know the boy supposed to move back at you with another slip slapper. Let's talk about it, man. My phone won't stop ringing. God damn. I thought I was getting a new job or something. But let's talk about it. You see the title. We're not about to do this tonight, man. I can show you what I was watching if y'all don't believe me. I was in that bitch watching Young Dolph. Finally they breaking the story on Kawhi. You heard me, so I watched the nigga Flight Mike. They breaking the story on Kawhi finally about him and Steve Ballmer with the under the table payment, which people be hating on certain people because they telling the truth. But hit that like button, hit that subscribe. You know the boss supposed to move back at you with another slip slapper. I like when a nigga slip, I'ma slap and keep him down. Cheaters never win. All this alien bullshit. Let the dude play his career out. You got a lot of niggas going live, but ain't gonna be no live like this one. I guarantee you. Like the Ruffles commercial. I guarantee. You want to talk about it? Hit that like, share, and subscribe. You understand? This is fair use because I'm about to cook. I know they over there at Mookie, they over there at Kareem. Kareem crying right now. Kareem posted salute to the Kareem report. Ain't nobody tell y'all bet on that shit. I told y'all stop betting y'all rent money on that motherfucking shit. Y'all want to bet y'all rent money on that shit. Y'all know it's fucking rigged. Y'all know these niggas there. The way they was pushing women, talking about the alien, he the next face of the league. How? How you gonna skip the line? How the fuck he gonna skip the line? And y'all letting this bullshit happen. That's how I know a lot of you niggas is fanboys. Y'all don't want to keep it real. But that's why I'm here. Y'all don't want to keep it real, but that's why I'm here. Y'all don't want to keep it real, but that's why I'm here. Let's talk about it. A lot of niggas won't talk about it, but you know they ain't gonna be about it. But don't worry about that. I'm gonna help them out. I'm in there watching Young Dog. Nigga talking about your guy that five Gallon he survived 17 attempts on him. 17. Well, I done heard niggas get got hit with yappers and all kind of shit ain't survived. I done heard niggas got hit with 380s in the face 5 times and survived. But goddamn, like, why y'all keep pushing this nigga? Let the man do his thing. It's the same thing they did with the fucking role player. We haven't seen a talent like this. First 2 years, he ain't must fucking sniff the playoffs. Now all of a sudden they helping him out and this bum ass lose a 14-point lead to a more experienced team. I come with balls. I could be a battle rap if I wanted to. I come with balls though. It doesn't need to hear no there. I ain't here to pray on no nigga downfall. But don't skip the line where I'm from. If it's for you, it's for you. If it's meant for you, it's meant for you. Don't come out here and make no motherfucking excuse. A nigga shot 6 for 21. I checked the stats. When as soon as the nigga blew me up, man, the nigga stole game one. What the fuck you mean they stole game one? Not from the alien. The nigga who the next up, Dreamers Pro. Stay off that nigga dick, man. Yeah, I'm calling names. That's how I do it. He's the face of the league. No, he not. Fuck, he gonna skip the line. You know if a nigga would have skipped the lunch line where I'm from, nigga would have snuck the fuck out here. Give a fuck how tall you is. Nigga would have bapped your ass with the tray with the apple sauce and apple juice on that motherfucker. What you want, chocolate milk or white milk? Stop playing with me, man. I just been in the cut hanging though. I'm always outside. I showed you that earlier, nigga. 6'10", 45, 59. You heard me? I'm on every fucking freeway or interstate around this bitch. Man, y'all fanboys of this shit. Y'all don't want to keep it real. I told y'all the young man is not like that. But y'all don't want to believe me. Y'all refuse to believe a real nigga. When the real niggas gonna come back? Salute to the twins. Think Twice podcast. Salute to OG Murder. Salute to It's Real Life though. Real niggas is coming back, man. Y'all tripping, man. Y'all be riding that old media ass wave. Anybody the media push, get off that dick. Yeah, I said it. Get off the dick. Get off the dick, man. Y'all niggas like jumping on that dick. Pussy pop, pussy pop, pussy pop, pop, pop. Titty pop, titty pop, titty pop, pop, pop. I'll be titty bopping and dick hopping for niggas, bro. The spur, man. Them niggas ain't shit. Like I told y'all, man. Nigga ain't even gotta watch the game because once the media puts a certain player, you know if he real or not. You know if he real or not. Nigga ain't had to push Jordan. Jordan made that bitch every year he made it into the league besides when he with the Wizards. And guess what? He was in the playoffs when he was with the Wizards before he had that fucking bad knee accident. And then the next year he came back still getting his knee drained, played 82 fucking games. And Brandon Jennings and fucking Swagger P won't be on that fucking Gilbert Arenas, whatever the fuck it's called now, with all that bullshit talking about we had plumbers. Man, get the fuck out of here. Ryan Strickland would have cooked both of you niggas. Who Jordan went against? Who Jordan went against? The Niners was full of plum. Name some guard. Ryan Strickland, Nick, what? I could say Nick Anderson because before the free throws, he blundered and bricked all them 4 free throws. And they had a solid career. Mitch Richmond, Chris Jackson. I ain't gonna say Abdul Maroof. Chris Jackson. Man, I don't want to hear all that, man. I don't want to hear all that. What about the other fucking five then? You talking about one final. You talking about he pushed Brian Russell. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Don't come fucking with me tonight. I'm telling you, I beatbox your ass up. I will beatbox your nigga. We come up on beatboxing. You talking about you saw it live. What about the other five then? What about the other five then? Don't negate that this nigga shot 6 for 21. Mitchell Robinson had that bitch in a chokehold. You're an 80s baby. I'm a 70s baby. So that's two different things, man. Like I said, don't get mad at me because Mitchell Robinson had that bitch in a chokehold. Point blank, period. Bitch traveled and everything. Travel T. I used to watch my little sisters and my cousins play that game. Jump rope. Travel T. Cross the leg, turn around and out. I don't want to hear that shit, man. What was up with the alien? I guess he was going against the predator. You seen the alien versus the predators? The aliens ain't win that. The aliens did not win that. They spit that little green shit out and burn your scalp up and all that. Woo woo woo. Man, get the fuck out of here. Oh, you the investigative news reporter. Why, yes, I am. Get the fuck out of here. Ain't no nigga in this era fucking with MG. And they'll tell you that. They'll tell you that, man. Stop playing with me with that shit, man. Why you gotta bring MJ up because this nigga got cooked? Now you talking about I don't rock with Wimby. You sound like you do, because you bringing up MJ. Don't do that, dog. I don't give a fuck how tall that nigga. Oh, Vaughn, you want the link? Let me send you the link, Vaughn. Let me send you the link, Vaughn. I'm glad. There you go, Vaughn. We rocking out. I don't give a fuck, boy. You know we used to fly in the 80s and the 90s and in the early 2000s. We don't fuck with that 2010 and up, like I told you. We don't fuck with that 2010 and up. Talk to me, turd. Talk to me.
I see niggas is
You
coming
said
in here
that.
with that shit injected in their veins already, dog. What's
You
going
you
on?
said that shit, dog. You said that earlier,
Niggas got
Vaughn.
that shit injected in their veins already, dog.
What's up, Dub? I told niggas that I said, man, listen, the way they rob OKC, and we was talking about this early before I got that phone call. You feel me? Because there was another job calling, better prices. I got to interview money. Thank God for that. But at 4:30, I got to go check on that bag. But listen, what I tell niggas, bro, it's levels to this shit. You cannot skip the
Hold
line
on, hold on,
and
hold on,
try to
hold on,
make it
James. Hold
seem
on real quick, James. Hold on real quick, James. Nigga, get MJ dick out your mouth, nigga.
what?
Fuck out. Matter of
You
fact,
you
this
see
nigga
what
talking
this
about
nigga
Kobe
said? Mello,
watching
then he went
MJ.
to
Nigga, get off MJ dick, nigga. Fucking dick riding ass nigga. Fuck out of here.
man, cook that
I don't
nigga.
like
Like, listen, I told you, boy, we get out. You get your head bust over here, dog. You come with that bullshit. And
Short dick
Kobe
out
E
your
must
mouth,
tell you.
faggot ass nigga.
And Kobe E must tell you, I got my game from MJ.
I got
So
my
how
game
dang
from
your
him,
son?
nigga. You
How
saying that
dang your
shit? You
son is better than
disrespecting
Mr.
Kobe, you stupid
Miyagi?
motherfucker. You
How dang
disrespecting
your son
Kobe,
is better
stupid
than
ass
Mr.
motherfucker.
Miyagi? Tell me the
How you
truth
trying
though.
to big up Kobe, disrespecting the nigga he learned the game from?
What?
Stupid motherfucker.
Dog. That's just like saying dang your son to beat Mr. Miyagi. Stop it. Wax on, wax off. Wax
Nigga dick,
on,
he ain't played
wax
basketball
off.
in 23 years. Shut the fuck. I watched Jordan on WGN, bitch. You just learned. You probably just knew. You found out what WGN is, nigga. You didn't watch no fucking basketball on no WGN.
And
I
we
watch
had that bitch
basketball
in New
on
Orleans.
WGN, nigga. Fuck
And
out of
look,
here with that
you
shit.
I got
Go
grades
make
just
a
like
go
Vaughn,
create
nigga.
a new
That's
email
wisdom.
and make another motherfucking account and come say some shit back to me, motherfucker. I
Man, we
dare
look,
you.
we don't play with trolls over here no more.
Don't
We got head busters over here,
disrespect
always
legends
on
over here,
time.
nigga.
You not on time tonight when you talking about Carmelo would have beat Jordan one on
Right,
one.
talking about
Then you
Carmelo would
went
have
to
beat Jordan.
KD.
Nigga with
Dog,
how,
you went
nigga?
to what's up, G Coalition? You went
Based
to
on fucking
KD
what?
when this nigga got locked up by Boston. Jordan went for 63 on the greatest Boston team ever.
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 So what they
And
lost?
you
That
couldn't
nigga
get
put
off on that
63 on
Boston
them
team. You
niggas'
talking
head.
about KD with a Merc Jordan, man? Stop it.
Stop it.
Always on time.
Fuck
You
out of
not
here.
on time, bitch. You ain't Ja Rule, bitch. Stop playing with me, dog. You get cooked over here. Like my brother
Right.
say, three the hard way.
But yeah, that hey, bro. I thought the Knicks was about to fuck that shit up, bro. They was out because T Price called me. I was pissed the fuck off. I was like, man, you niggas started off playing good team ball, then y'all got into the bullshit that get y'all beat by having Brunson pound the fucking
Thank you. Thank
niggas come
you.
back. It was nothing the Spurs was doing that was beating the Knicks. Everything that was beating the Knicks was being done by the Knicks to themselves. Once they settled down, game was over.
Listen, what you told me earlier, experience, Vaughn. And I
Yeah.
said the same thing. Because you got Ananobi got a championship. Bronson was battle tested from last year and the rest of the squad when they went 7 games
Yep.
with Indiana in the Eastern Conference Finals. So you had to know them people was gonna come out. They showed that same shit against the Cavs. The Cavs was up by
Yeah.
22. The Spurs don't have no fucking experience. And the nigga that do have a championship, he almost get no fucking burn in Harrison Barnes. So get out
Right.
my fucking face with all these fucking excuses, man. I hate this fucking era.
See
Then they
somebody.
won't try to tell man, this shit is crazy.
I seen somebody on Kwame channel when they was talking about it earlier. The Spurs in 3.5. I was like, nigga, what? Y'all smoking that shit, bro.
What
Like
I told you,
I'm
if
not even
Wemby
saying the
don't go
Spurs
off,
won't win
them
it, but
niggas not
y'all
gonna
talking like
win.
the Knicks ain't got a chance. They've been the
Yeah,
best
the
team
Knicks
in the
do.
playoffs through the whole playoffs,
The Knicks
regardless
do.
of
This
conference,
12 and 0.
regardless of whoever. They played the best basketball out of all the teams
Facts.
remaining.
Facts. And they got the more veteran experience that's left out of any team in
Exactly.
the playoffs.
And that's why I
So
was picking
why
them
you
because I
hating on them
said
dudes?
they're the same team. Just one team is a younger version of the other. And I'm gonna go with the team. I'm leaning towards the team with the experience because they've been fighting for this for the last 2-3 years, and now they're here. They're not gonna let it go. They want it. We know Victor Wembanyama wants it, but he ain't been through nothing yet. He got his fire. He got it through trial by fire. But they've been through it. They lost. They know how it feels to lose it, and now come back and know what it takes to win it by playing the right way. And when the Knicks was playing the right way, it was nothing the Spurs could do.
Listen, he said I was saying something about OKC though. Yeah, I was, because OKC was the more experienced team. But we all
Right.
saw what happened. OKC gave up game one without playing no bigs. It's a game. People won't say chess, but I still play checkers. I don't know how to play
Right.
chess. I can be honest with myself. I'd rather triple jump a nigga and take your king, bitch, than to play than to play stupid ball like OKC did. At the end of the day, when I said what I said when I did a video after both game ones in the Eastern Conference Finals and the Western Conference Finals. Both of them niggas gave them games up. But the
Yeah.
Knicks showed they was battle tested.
Yep.
That's what OKC did. At least they went to two overtimes with him without playing the big. So just imagine if you do play a big and look how that series switched when they started playing their bigs on that nigga. Dog,
Yep.
this nigga shot 6 for 21. I just looked at the stats. And he shot 13 free throws. They called him
Yep.
freebies for a reason. Stop playing with me, man. You gonna get the call when you're a superstar player. Don't come up in here with them excuses though. The Knicks got them boys' number, man. They showed that shit throughout the season. When I brought up
Yep.
the stat before I got that phone call from the other job and I said I had to take that call, I read the stats. The Spurs beat them by 2 fucking points. The Knicks blew their ass out though when they won.
Yep. By
Cremated them
29.
niggas.
One game was by
Cremated them.
3, and the other one in New York was by 29. And when,
Come
and
on,
I'm
man. What
sorry,
we talking
somebody in the
about?
media lied because they said Wembanyama missed one of those games. I looked up the
No, they
numbers. He
didn't.
was
No,
in.
he
He
didn't.
played in all of those games
He
against the
played in
Knicks.
all three of those games. I'm just waiting for the excuses. That's all. I'm just waiting for the
Right.
excuses. That's what they do in this era. Make bullshit ass excuses. They a role player. That's why I stay cooking his ass. I'm gonna keep his ass in that crawfish pot. Believe that. I'm gonna ball his ass till the skin peel off him. I swear to God. And watch the video I come with tomorrow. I just wanted to come on here because I came and watch fucking my movies and videos on YouTube without these niggas. Man, you see what's going on with the game? Man, I ain't was watching the game. I can show you the text message. Niggas texting me, calling me. I ain't must answer the phone. The Spurs up by 14. I told you the alien, the alien. Man, motherfuck the alien. I don't
Yeah.
want to hear that shit. He
Now
ain't got
what?
no experience.
You should have texted them back. Now what?
No, only thing I text one
Now I feel.
person
I feel you
and
know. That's
he
what
ain't
I would
text
have
me
done.
though. He didn't text me that person that I text back because
Right.
when I did the last video and they won the game 7 against OKC, the only
Mm-hmm.
thing he texted was Wemby. And I was like, what the fuck? I said, so that's what we doing now?
That's
We
what we
riding the
doing
hype
now.
train? Don Cornelius been dead, bitch. God bless his soul. This ain't the soul train or the whole train. This real reality. This is a reality check for you niggas. Stop pushing niggas over people because the referees help certain people get over the hump and woo woo woo. Like I said, they help AI against Milwaukee. He went to the line and he was streets. D Wade was down 2-0 to the same Dallas Mavericks with a super team up 2-1 and couldn't close the fucking deal. What's up, sports? What's up, Dub? And guess what? They couldn't even much do it with a super team, but D Wade waxed them niggas by himself.
By
When they
itself.
send you
Yeah.
to the line, you gotta hit those free throws. When clutch time, you gotta show up big. That's all I'm trying to say, bro. You can't come on this motherfucker and be pumping up a nigga that ain't never showed you he can do it at a high level. He never played no
Right.
motherfucker like that. Yeah, Darren
Right.
Fox ass. But guess what? They said Darren Fox,
But
when
we
he played in the Thunder, they made it seem like Darren Fox was gonna be the end all be all. Bro, I told you
right.
Brunson is like a fucking bowling ball. You got 10 pins to knock down, and he knocking all them bitches down. I don't give a fuck what
I mean,
nobody say.
we said this in our conversation earlier. The Knicks whole starting five can play D, nigga.
What?
They don't
What I
have
told
they
you
don't
about
have
Ananobi?
nobody out on the court who can't play defense. Their worst,
Brunson,
even Jordan Clarkson can play D. He's not a great defender, but he can at least play D. There's nobody
yeah,
they put
and he
out on
gonna
the
get
court that can't
buckets.
play defense.
Did you see him tonight in the game? Because I ain't watching. I'm serious.
Who?
Did Clarkson the
Yeah,
avocado get any burn tonight?
oh yeah, yeah. Avocado was out there being I think he hit a couple of threes out there being a nuisance. You know what I'm saying? Doing what he does. He
What's
pissed
up,
me
the
off one
rap?
time because he had a rebound and instead of grabbing it, he panicked and tipped it like he couldn't get to the ball. But dude, you was the only one there to grab it. But yeah, he was out there. He
And
played
don't
pretty
get it
decent.
twisted. It's a long way from over, but still in
Oh
game
yeah.
one, off a long ass layover like that, that's why they came out rusty.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody, oh Vaughn, tell me this. When the Spurs went up 14, nigga was blowing my phone up. I got the messages. I
Right.
don't stunt. Oh, it's over. I told you the Knicks ain't nothing. You had E much tone on that bitch talking about bum
But
ass Knicks.
but that's what I'm
Come
talking
on,
about. That's what
tone,
I'm talking
bruh.
about. Like
Don't do that, bruh.
when the Knicks lost the lead and they went down, it wasn't because San Antonio was just locking them up. The Knicks was just playing stupid basketball, turning the ball over, taking bad shots. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing special the Spurs was actually doing. It was the Knicks doing it to themselves. Once they settled back down and started playing the way we've seen them play these last 12 games, or what is it, 11, 12 games, cakewalk,
The Knicks
walk them
ain't
down.
scared of them niggas. The Knicks
Nah,
ain't scared of these people, dog. And for them to be
no,
down
because
14 the
and the
way
reason
they was when niggas was blowing me up, I was like, God damn, the game not even much over. And they on
right,
this bitch talking like it's over. They texting me like it's over. Don't make me show the text messages. Oh my God. I
I know they
couldn't get
was
no
pissed at the
rest.
end of that. I know they were
What?
pissed at the end of the third quarter when that game was tied.
A
Whoever
nigga
that
text
was
me,
texting you when they got a 14-point lead, I know they were pissed. They were
what?
shaking in their
Because I
boots. They
was
were
on
like,
Think
"Damn."
Twice podcast. Go salute the Think Twice podcast, the Magnolia Twins. They
Oh,
dropped
I
some
got
good
you.
content over there. And I swear to God, bro, I was on their channel the whole night. You could go watch me while the game was on. I'm all in their comments. Nola Ball Sports and News. We talking about real life shit over here. You dig? But at the end of the
Mhm.
day, they shut the shit down talking about because they was in the comments. The Knicks down, the Knicks down.
Niggas, I
And
mean,
I
what
was
do you
like,
mean?
what
Why
the
did they,
fuck?
bro? It didn't matter who the Spurs put. The Knicks held them to 40 points in the second half. It wasn't going to matter who the if the, once the Knicks settled down and played their game, it didn't matter what the Spurs was going to do. They held them to 40 points in the second half, dog. It
I
don't
ain't know
why they
that.
play Fox. It wasn't like when Harper got in the second half, he was doing anything. He had a big first half. He did
But you
nothing
got
in the second
Kareem
half.
on there talking about, man, why you ain't keep hopping the game? De'Aaron Fox. Now everybody killing De'Aaron Fox.
Right.
They won't hop in the game. I'm like, man, come on, dog.
When
It's
Harper
just too
was
many
in,
fucking
got in the second half, it
excuses.
wasn't like he was doing anything.
Talk to me then. Like they say, talk to me, Turk.
It wasn't like Harper was
It,
doing anything when they did put him in the second half. So why not play your more veteran player down the stretch? They played Harper in the second half. He did nothing. But the first,
Sports Mark said why they play Fox over
like
Harper
we
in
were
the
saying,
fourth
like you were,
quarter?
we were saying, they
Because
didn't run it.
experience.
It took them
What
a
you
minute.
call them had
It took
experience.
them a
If
minute.
you want to ask me, experience supposed to always outweigh the young dudes. But I would have still played Harper because seemed like Harper had it going and what they was talking in the comments and how they was texting the nigga. So I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he was
So
balling in the first half.
I ain't really
He,
tripped. Champagne, from my understanding, went 5 or 6 from three, scored 15
right,
points. We the ended the game with. So that's what I'm saying. Experience, defense. The Knicks is like that, dog. Stop hating on these people. I'm a realist,
right.
and I don't like
What
the
happened?
Knicks.
And I'm gonna tell you what happened with Champagne. In the first half, guys kept drifting away. Can't
But if
leave.
you
You
wide
can't give him
open,
no
come on,
space.
bruh. If you
So
wide
in the
open, that's a
second
practice
half,
shot.
exactly. In the second half, they put Brunson on him, and Brunson did not leave to go help nobody. The only
I
time
say
Brunson left
this:
is when the ball was already put up for a shot by somebody else. That's the only time you
when the
seen Brunson
Twins shut
leave
their
Champagne
shit
in the
down
second
and wanted to go to the full quarter, they say, I don't mean to shut it down early, but I'm about to go watch this full quarter. I
half.
can
Right.
show you right now, it was on my TV in the front room. No bullshit. Bruh, I was watching they finally talking about that Kawhi shit. Flight Mike,
What
this dude
the
got damn well yeah, with the
you talking
scandal with
about
him and Baldwin. The
the
dude
the
the
the,
dude
the
got
money
14
laundering shit?
years. Yeah, the dude got 14 years. One of the dudes
Right.
on that charge. And it was like it's about to come now, and the hammer about to come now. But when Tiki
Yeah.
was talking about it, nobody ain't won't believe it. When Tiki was bringing the facts, nobody ain't won't believe it. Now
My
I only
thing is,
seen
I
one
don't.
nigga besides Tiki on YouTube streets talk about that shit, and that was till just now. So that's what I was in
Right.
there watching. I was like, what the fuck? So niggas starting to talk about this shit now. I was like, wow, the floodgates is open.
Yeah. My only thing with
Katrina
that
all over again. Go
situation,
ahead.
I was gonna say my only thing with that situation with Kawhi, I don't see how. Like I could see them finding him, but the only person who should really get in trouble is the owner of the Clippers because it was his money being laundered. It wasn't like Kawhi was laundering money. The money was being laundered by the owner of the Clippers.
That's
They was
facts,
just paying
Dub.
him under the table, huh?
Dub
Say it again.
said Pablo also the one who put out Brian wasn't at Kobe funeral. We been heard that. We been
Yeah, we
broke the
are.
story
Yeah,
on that.
we all
So
know that.
I'm just saying like the hate is real, bro. Only thing I'm trying to
Mm-hmm.
say, bro, y'all want to call him the alien. Let the little dude play his career out. He only did 3 years. All right, he made it to the finals. Whoop de
Right.
doo. It was all like I told Vaughn earlier. I don't see how AJ Mitchell missed when we seen Steph have damn near the same injury and still played through the injury. You know what I mean? But they so deep, they figured they can get over the hump without playing some of these dudes. Jay Will
Facts.
came back, they that deep, dealing with a hamstring. Then he messed his other hamstring up. Like I told y'all earlier, bro, God is my witness. I try not to lie, and I don't lie no more. I only lie to stay out of jail and from getting ass whooping. And I don't get ass whooping. I'm 48 years old. Ain't nobody whooping my ass. You can't win them all though. But at the end of the day, come on, bro. Right is right and wrong is wrong. I hate the way they pushing this dude talking about he the face. Go look at everybody channel. He's the face of the league now. He ain't won nothing. How the fuck he the face of the league?
That's the media trying to force that shit. The media is always doing that
Mm-mm.
shit, trying to
Mm-mm.
who to face, not letting the shit come naturally. Like we get it. He's 7'5", but he's not the first guy like that to ever come to the NBA. We've had the Wilt Chamberlains and Kareem Abdul-Jabbars. They just didn't have a 3-point line when they played, especially in their younger years.
Look what Dub said. What you think about KD saying Wemby doing too much crying over the wet? Cause like Kobe said, the job ain't done. What the fuck you crying for? They ain't the championship. You went
Right,
out there and you lost a 14-point lead and got hogged down like that. But you the alien. They got predators out here. They got
right.
real vultures. I don't want to hear about that crying shit. They ain't the end all be all. What you crying for the
Yep, I
Western
don't want to hear
Conference
no
Finals
crying
for?
shit. I don't want to hear no rig shit. You had the most.
Listen, what you
You had
said
the.
on
You,
T
you
Price
had the
channel,
actual
Vaughn.
crook.
Please tell
You
the
actually
world.
had the crooked. You actually had the crooked referee crew out there tonight that helped the Spurs in Game 4 against OKC. They couldn't help the Spurs tonight because the Knicks. It wasn't nothing. The Knicks was other than that first half. That second half, the Knicks played a perfect game. I think they only had like 2 turnovers the whole second half. Scott
That's
Foster couldn't
experience,
call
though.
no rig calls tonight.
That's the experience. You ask me.
Right.
Because
He couldn't make up no rig calls
it
tonight.
ain't over yet. Atlanta, we not saying it's over. But for you to
Yeah, ain't
lose
nobody
home
saying it's
court and
over.
be up by 14, you up 14, you supposed to close that deal. He the alien. That's what I keep hearing. That's why I fired up the video. I don't
Yeah, ain't
want to hear
nobody
nothing
saying it's
about
over, but
nothing else.
a lot of you motherfuckers was very confident that the Spurs was gonna win this series easy.
Kareem went out there and bet. What's up, Troy? Kareem went out there and bet. He talking about he bet on the first game and he bet on the series. I'm sorry to tell you, Kareem, bro. Stop betting your money on that shit.
Right.
That's why you'll never see me bet on that shit. Because I know what it's hitting for. When you got a storyline and a narrative that they pushing about this alien, that's all you hear, the alien, the alien. Come on, man. What fives he going against? Now he went against real fives. The nigga shot 6 for 21. Come on
And
now.
and only I think 2 of his shots was in the paint.
Because he can't get down there.
Yeah.
And they put them in pick and rolls. They're making them work. They're making them hustle just like OKC did. I'd rather go watch the condensed games than to watch this bullshit. What's up, Ryan Time? And like I say, it ain't over yet. But for you to be up 14, have the momentum that you have, come on, bro. You got to close that deal. You playing against a rusty ass team. Why you ain't go for 41, 24, and 5? I don't want to hear that shit. You had Mitchell Robinson got you traveling out there. Mitchell Robinson?
Yeah. But Mitchell Robinson is a hell of a defender for a big, like especially guarding other bigs.
Hey, talk to me
Well,
then, Bone. I just want to hear facts tonight. I don't want to hear nothing about no excuses.
right.
See, the media need to slow down with this bullshit. That's all I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying. And you know how the media get. They won't jump on anybody coattail. They pumping up everybody without them doing nothing. Let the dude play his career. At least let him get 5, 6 years in.
Yeah.
And Sports
Or let.
Mark say something good. Robinson had him selling for threes. That's the
Mm-hmm.
game plan. Keep him out the plane. You can't get second chance rebounds. You can't get those easy buckets around the basket. You got three bigs you can throw at him: Robinson, Cat, and Ananobi.
And
OG.
Ananobi, yep.
Come on, man.
Especially
Ananobi
when
went
he's not.
crazy. I looked at the stats.
Yeah, he had like a good 3 4 minute stretch. That's matter of fact, that little
That's
four
all you
minute
need.
stretch that Anunoby went off. Yes, that's what got the Knicks the lead. They went up by 8, and then
Hmm.
San Antonio went on a run to take the lead back by 1. But then it was over after that. Knicks went on 11, I think 11 nothing run and finished the game off.
That's the crazy part. And I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a game of runs, y'all. Y'all know that.
Yeah.
It's a game of runs. But if you look at the experience, the more veteran team, you can't sit here and say the Spurs got a chance to win that if New York come out and play veteran experienced basketball, which they've been battle
Mm-hmm.
tested. Y'all trying to look at this OKC series and they battle test. That's one series. They struggle with Portland. You ask me, Portland was on their fucking helmet, but they wound
Right.
up beating them 4-1. They wound up beating them 4-1. A injured, a injured Minnesota team took them to 6 games. For real.
Injured OKC team took him to
A
7.
injured OKC took them to 7 games.
Took
What
him
are we
7 games.
fucking talking? What alien? Y'all believe in that shit? I ain't never seen an alien. I'm 48 years old. I ain't seen a UFO or none of that shit around flying around this bitch. I'm just saying, pump your brakes, man. Let the
Yeah,
dude
pump your
get
brake.
his feet
Let them
wet.
earn it first. Let them earn it. Everybody was so
Key
confident. Like I
fact,
said,
earn.
I heard somebody. I didn't hear. I saw somebody posted the Spurs in 3. And so you really think the Spurs are going about to sweep the Knicks? Come on, bro. You tripping? I'm not even saying they won't win the series, but they're not going to sweep the Knicks. This is going to be a 6 7 game series. And me, yeah, I initially was going. I'm going with Knicks in 6.
Yeah, you
But I'm
said
not
that
saying that.
earlier. But look what Sports Mark said. Is it just me? I don't think the Knicks play all that well and they won by 10. So just
Right.
imagine if they
They
do
didn't.
play well.
Right. They
They
didn't
gonna
play
blow
well.
their ass out the fucking water.
I told T Price after the first quarter when the Knicks was I think it was down 8 or 7 or 8 after the first quarter. I was like, they should be up 6 to 8 points. They took Wimby out and the Knicks stopped attacking the basket. They was attacking the basket with Wimby in the game. And then when they
G
took Wimby
Coalition
out, they
said the
stopped
Spurs
attacking the
in three
basket,
is wild. I thought you
shooting a
played
bunch
four
of
games to
threes.
win in 7 games. You say Spurs in three. Yeah, that is wild. G Coalition.
No,
I
they
ain't
said
lying. That's
somebody was
wild as a
joking. I mean,
motherfucker.
somebody was just trying to be funny and posted the Spurs in 3.5. That's what they posted.
Because of the alien.
Right, because of the alien. Like pump
If
your
the
brakes,
alien
dog.
don't have a good game, he can't open it up for everybody. Listen, if the role players beat me and Champagne shooting like he did, Harper playing like he did, I live with that. Long as you don't get off. I don't think
Right.
they have enough firepower to beat these people, man. I'm just being honest. With the addition of Jordan Clarkson too and Avocado, they can take Brunson
The,
off the ball if they want. They
honestly, I'm gonna
have
be
ball
honest with
handlers
you.
over there.
The Knicks would have to fall completely off the rails to not win this series. Like not
Do
playing
you
good
think that's gonna
defense.
happen?
No, I don't think that's gonna happen because of the way I've seen them playing recently. They I've said this even before the finals. The Knicks have been playing the best brand of basketball out of all the teams in
Facts.
the playoffs.
The rest of the Knicks didn't play their best. They didn't.
They didn't play
From
their
what I'm
best.
looking at,
They actually didn't. They played their best ball was the first 5 minutes of the first quarter, the last 5 minutes of the third quarter, and the fourth quarter. That was
how
their best.
Josh Hart, I'm glad Dubtown said that. And Troy said Shamit a key piece. Shamit, from what I when I looked at the stats for I fired this bitch up, Shamman hit some clutch shots, big threes. And on top of that, Josh Hart out rebound Wimby.
Right.
How you let Josh Hart out rebound you? You had 12, Josh Hart had 15, 16 boards. Come on now.
That's why I
Come on
said,
now.
like, and that's, but that's the thing. That's what Josh Hart, he will do that because they need it. They know they don't need him to score. He can, and that's the thing. He can score, but they don't need him to score. They need him to be a presence on the defense, guard on the wings, and the
Yeah.
fact that he can get in and be physical and get rebounds, is not scared to get in there with the bigs to get rebounds. They need him to do that, and that's what he did tonight. That's how he got the 15.
15 boards from a fucking small forward, bro. Shooting
Yeah,
guard. That's crazy work.
yeah.
This one I don't like neither, Vaughn. They put so much pressure on Wimby to be great. But when you have a body on him and you wearing him down, then he got to be a shot blocker and a score. He not ready
Hmm.
for that type of pressure, dog. You got to that's only for people that's built like that. I'm just
Right,
being honest. Like you got to have that really in you already. You can't teach a nigga that shit. And what I'm saying right now, they giving him the same praise they did the role player. More
right,
athletic, 7'4", 10 inch wingspan and all that. Yeah, all that look good on paper.
right. And that's what I was saying. Like, we get it. We get it. He's 7'5", very talented. The future is his future is bright. But the Knicks want it too.
Facts, Andrew. Salute, Andrew. Andrew
The
said these
Knicks
new
want this shit
guys
too.
don't learn footwork. Bronson has footwork and is one of and he said and is one of the best closers in the game. Bruh,
Hmm.
I ain't gonna lie to you. That bitch hungry. I don't mean to call him no
Yeah,
bitch. That little Mighty Mouse hungry though. I ain't
nigga,
never
the
seen
shot,
Brunson
the
play
shot
like
he hit,
this.
the dagger shot. That dagger shot. You said you didn't watch none of the game, huh,
I ain't watching none of that game, like
bro?
none of the quarters.
If just watch the fourth quarter, and then that dagger shot he hit
I'm gonna go watch the highlights when they put it up. You know it's
pretty
about to
much
come
closed the
up, the
game
little
out.
condensed.
Like, Vassell was playing some hella defense, and this nigga still made a ridiculous shot. That was some hell of a
Dog,
defense by
how this
Vassell.
nigga get a shot like that? This little left-handed ass leprechaun. This nigga lucky or something, bro. Bronson, he believe in his skills, and he waited till his turn. That's why I
Yeah,
wanted to see them in OKC because by OKC winning, everybody thought the Knicks was gonna beat that young Indiana team, but for whatever reason, they didn't get by. They went 7 games or whatever, and that was a game of the ages. I watched those series last year. I watched those games last year. Only thing turned me off how the Cavs folded under the 22-point lead and how OKC didn't want to play a big in the first game. If OKC played big the first game, we talking about OKC and the Knicks this year, not them. You gave up one game, and that one game cost you without
cost you
playing
the
those
whole series.
bigs.
Yep.
Cost you the whole goddamn series, bro. That's what I'm trying to get people to understand. And you got a lot of motherfuckers really betting on the Spurs for real. Where they do that at, Vaughn? Come
Yeah.
on, bruh.
I don't know. I do
If
not.
I'm
Can't
hungry
tell
in
you,
the
bro.
cafeteria, I want that piece and that chocolate milk and that dessert just as bad as you. You're not about to skip me because they might run out before I get there. Ain't no nigga skipping me, my nigga. I'ma bap
Yep.
your ass across your head with this fucking tray, nigga. You gonna go home full of chocolate milk. That shirt gonna be white, but it gonna look like you shitted on that motherfucker when I hit you with the chocolate milk. And I almost like chocolate milk. I just don't. I'm just being honest. But the way the Spurs and look, salute to Mike Brown. The role player, the role player, the role player. What's up, ball talk? The role player, the role player, the role player. Bro, what Mike Brown doing with this team without a real like superstar Bronson is carrying the load, and he got this team believing, bro. Mike Brown don't get enough fucking credit, and that's the shit that I don't like. I'm being
Yep.
honest, right there. What Mike Brown did for his adjustments to cut that 14-point lead to win by 10, that shit was incredible, dog. Immaculate. And I want him to have a job. I'm not saying he's not no good coach. He showed you he was a good coach with Golden State. He showed you he led the 2007 Cavs to the finals. The dude know his X's and O's.
Yeah.
Now, nigga was talking about, man, they should have got rid of Thibodeau. Remember they was killing Mike Brown in the beginning?
Oh
Because
yeah.
they was losing games and
I
how they
I
was
was I
losing
was one
games.
of them. Yep, I was one of them
Mike
killing them.
Brown
Like,
figured that shit out, bruh.
but Brown figured and the icing on the cake
Facts,
is when
ball talk.
he figured out to put Cat as the facilitator so he can just let Brunson be a scorer. Don't just have
How
the ball
you
in
got
Brunson's hands for the whole
you got
game.
the stats around you? What Cat did tonight?
Think Cat had like 15. Cat was
Come on,
balling.
bro.
No,
All
hold on,
right, but
I'll
he was
pull it up. Give me
balling.
a
He
second.
played in the system. But if
Yeah, I
Cat would
mean
have
he
been
didn't
out there
have like
just chuck,
monster numbers, but he played well enough so they can get the win.
the Dub say Mike Brown. I mean, he
Do you want
said
him to get his 20
Tibbs getting
plus 20
fired
plus
was a
points,
blessing.
or do you want the Knicks to win? You know what I'm saying? So, like, which one is it?
They had a game
Because what?
plan.
Yeah, because what Cat? I mean, the way he played now, I was
Thank
kind
you,
of
Dub.
scared for him because he kind of
Cat say
reverted back to
Dub
getting them
said Cat have
dumbass fouls.
18 and 12. That's a
Okay,
solid
so
game.
18. Yeah,
18 and 12. I would take that from Cat any day from jacking up threes. Now you be able to play defense.
and that's
You
the
know
thing.
what
I
I
don't think
mean?
he. I think he shot like 1 3 the whole game. How many threes Cat shoot?
That's
Two.
beautiful.
Two
That's
threes. Everything else
beautiful.
was in the paint. Yeah, two
And now I
threes.
can play defense. If I could give you 18 and I can concentrate on playing now
Had a
that
big block
I know
during that comeback in the third quarter. He had a big
I knew
block.
he wasn't I knew we ain't gonna get the cat in Minnesota because he was one of the main vocals where you had to score 30 or 25 plus, then you must
Right.
get you a chance to win. Over here, he don't have to do that.
You ain't got to do
He
that.
don't have to do that. So, like I said, he can concentrate more on playing D and give me that little 15 and 10. I take that.
Yep.
I would take that all day from Cat in the win.
He
That's what
had
people
eight.
don't understand. I ain't looking
Yeah.
for you to score no 25, 15, 30, and 20. Just give me that little solid 15, 10, and play solid defense.
Yeah. Cat had 18, 12, 4 assists. Four of the 12 rebounds, four was offensive rebounds. Ananobi had 17 and 3 rebounds. But like I said, it was like a 3-4 minute stretch in the fourth quarter where Ananobi just went off. He went off,
Look
and
what
then
Ball
after
Talk
that,
said. He's
and
very
then
organized and he can get his guys to buy in.
yeah,
That's what great coaches do. That's what great coaches do. Now, it's yet to be seen if he can close the deal, but it's a good
yeah.
start.
But it's a good
It's
start.
a good start. You know what I mean? For them to be in the position that they was in, down by 14 and be able to win by 10, man, I'm feeling that right there. I ain't lying.
Yeah, yeah. That was
Hey
impressive the
Lanny,
way
what the
they.
hell you talking about? It sound good the Knicks beat us. Nigga, you what the who is us? Nigga, you James Harden like a motherfucker. Now you a
Uh,
Spurs fan? Come on, Atlantic. We don't do that bandwagon hopping now. Come on now,
right.
dog.
Come on. The,
I thought,
wasn't you one of the same niggas that was trying to call Wemby a bust after his first preseason game, summer league game? You remember when everybody did that? They started calling Wemby a bust because he didn't shoot well in his first summer league game.
but
Now
women
they
got to
all
put some
Wemby
weights in
fans.
his back pocket, dog. If women don't put no weights in his back pocket, I know they don't play defense, but in the playoff, they starting to let you play more physical defense than the regular season. And that's what's been the outcome of these games when they've been losing.
Right.
I'm not saying I don't like Wemby. I just don't like the way the media pushing him
Yeah,
and
we,
talking
we
about he
don't
the
we
face
don't
when he
agree
ain't
with
never
them.
won nothing. He ain't never
Like
did nothing to be
everybody,
the face of the league. So
nobody.
you mean to tell me
Yeah.
he gonna skip Luca? He gonna skip Jokic? He gonna skip all these other young players that came in the league that won championships, and he ain't never won nothing? Come on, man. That's what I'm talking about. I'm trying to keep it
Right.
real as possible on my pops, my nigga.
My thing
I
was
ain't out here
was
to shit on
nobody
him. I
wanting to
like
give
Wemby.
nobody giving the Knicks a chance. Like, bro, y'all, and then trying to say, oh, they had a cakewalk through the East. Okay, so what about tonight? They had a cakewalk tonight too. So now what?
You saying you think Clutch is waving money in ticket face? Man, stop it. You must don't know that man
What?
if you think that. That's bullshit right there. I ain't lying. And then what Ballpark said, he not like the role player. He not gonna blame his team. He shouldn't, because he the one shot 6 for 21. He letting the
Yeah.
media get to his head, calling him the alien. He the one think he ready for this test of time, but he know he not. You got to go through growing pains. You know how long it took Jordan? Magic was on an already made team. That's why he was able to hit that hook
Thank
and win
you.
that game 7. Jordan came in, had to start a whole rebuild. You saw the Bulls looking before Jordan got over there?
Right. Like Magic was on.
No, no,
Matter of fact,
I'm fucking
that's
with
the
you,
thing that
Andrew.
people don't. That's what pisses me off about people who really don't know shit
I
about
got
the
you though,
game of
Andrew. My
basketball.
bad. I got you though.
And
Go
people don't
ahead,
know
Vaughn. I'm
shit about the
listening.
game of basketball. When Magic got drafted to the Lakers, do y'all know since from 1977 all the way until 1979, the Lakers was the favorites. From matter of fact, from the time they traded for Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, they were the favorites every year to win the championship. But they didn't do it until they got Magic.
Thanks.
Going into the season, they were the favorites every season to win the championship in the 70s when they got Magic Johnson. And they couldn't even get to the finals when they had Kareem. I'm sorry, I meant Kareem. You breaking up, my bad, James. You're breaking up, bro. Yeah, you. I mean, you still on, but yeah, it's choppy. It's real choppy right now. Sound like the Matrix.
I'm about to come. Hold up.
All right, all right. Oh, you away? Okay, I just looked up, seeing you away from the screen. Okay, that's probably why I can barely hear you.
I was saying, how many years Magic? I mean, Kareem was over there before he played Magic. I mean, before he got Magic.
They traded for Kareem, I believe, in 1975.
And when Magic came in 79, 80.
80, 79, 80 season. So really the 1980 season because that was the
So
championship. It was the
what
1980
Kareem
championship.
what Kareem did before he got Magic?
Getting upset, having the best record in the league every year, but losing to Bill Walton, losing to Rick Barry, losing. Who else they lost to? Dennis Johnson in Seattle.
Hmm. Talk to me. That shit crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. If the Knicks keep this up the way they've been playing throughout the playoffs, 12-game win streak now, the most in NBA history, this
Yeah,
about to be crazy. The Knicks might can hoist that trophy up in 53 years. They ain't went to like the last championship they won was in 73 with Phil Jackson.
73.
Come
Yep,
on, man. God damn, that's a
1973. That's
long
a
time.
long time, bro. Oof.
I can hear them niggas saying that shit right now. New York Knicks, this is for you.
Mm.
This is for you. Damn, the Knicks, though. How the Knicks about to do this shit like that? Atlanta said Magic was better than Kareem. I believe that. I ain't
Me,
gonna
well,
lie.
nobody disagrees with that.
I ain't gonna disagree with that at all. And he's
Ain't
steady
nobody
putting the
disagreeing with
alien.
that.
Dog, get the predator. Call the predator for this nigga. What's up, King Kane? Salute, baby. I said that though. King Kane, listen. When I went and looked at the last 3 games that they played, remember they played twice in the regular season and they played in the in-season tournament. I watched that in-season tournament game and I really don't fuck with that fugazi and this shit. But when I watched that in-season tournament, the Knicks game plan, the style Wimby, them niggas stuck to that shit tonight. Like I see, I
Matter of
checked the
fact, I think
stats,
remember I said it earlier. I
six
was
for
reading about the,
21.
the, the one game that the Spurs won in the regular season. The Knicks had a 19-point lead in that game.
The Knicks blew their ass out one of them games.
Yeah,
Ain't nobody
beat them by
manhandling
about
that
almost
dude.
30 in one of them. They had a 19-point lead in the other one and lost. The game in San Antonio, yeah, they had a 19-point lead. And San Antonio just went on a run and won and got the win.
Yo,
A
he
three
was the
point
real
win.
leader. G Coalition. He was the real leader. See, this what people don't understand about that '06 team. They had a lot of veterans, but they let the young dude, they told Wade, I need you to take over. We gonna follow you, but we need you to be him. And Wade went out there, stayed aggressive. Wade had a jump shot. Wade had a mid-range outside of 3 feet, something the role player didn't have. So just think about this. I know this ain't about that, but since you brought it up,
That's crazy. That
if
shot was
if
crazy.
if what you call them win that Finals MVP and they beat Dallas in 2011, is we ain't much talking about the role player in the light that people be talking about him? Let's just be honest. I felt like he sold that series on purpose just so that man won't be the MVP. Why you ran your ass over there then? But see when Wade had to take the back seat. Now I got the ball in my hand all the time. Now you want motherfucking come out here act like you a front runner. That shit don't work on me, man. I got glasses. I don't wear trifocus or bifocus. I seen that shit from a mile away, dog. This ain't
Yep.
Claude and Ray, my nigga. We ain't hustling no booze around this bitch. Yeah, he threw that series. And I ain't gonna say he threw that series because he just couldn't shoot. That's just face the facts. He couldn't be aggressive driving down here and getting them easy ass buckets that he normally get. And he ain't had no jump shot outside of 3 feet. So I ain't gonna just say he threw the series. Jason Terry told you we knew Wade we couldn't stop Wade because he had an all around game. But we knew if we stopped the role player from driving to the basket,
Yep.
we can
Kick him
win
out the
this
paint.
series.
Hmm.
And it took him out the fucking game, dog. Ain't nobody about to average score no 8 points in no motherfucking finals. I won't hear that shit. Name me a
Yeah.
nigga that scored 8 points in the finals like that. That's why
I don't
Brunson,
know.
if you look
I
at
don't know
how
no.
Brunson playing, Brunson got
Hmm.
a jump shot. He could penetrate. He had footwork. All that matters.
All that matters. He's not
Salute to
scared to take it to
Brunson.
the ball. He didn't look like he was nervous to take it to the ball in the paint with Wemby in there or without him in there. Like I said,
He
other
said,
than that first
he
quarter,
said Brian pulled a check. Hey man, if you say that, I can't
that's
disagree with
crazy,
that.
man.
Because in the fourth quarter, you got to be more aggressive. I'm just being honest. You got to be more aggressive.
Right. Oh, you just got to be aggressive. Period. Like, okay, if you just missed all your shots, that's even more acceptable than you just taking two shots and you're like the
Facts.
second or third best player on the team.
What's up, Ryan? Salute, baby. First time seeing you in here. Salute, man. Glad to have you, bro. Over
You
here,
know what I'm
bro. Let
saying?
me break it down to you. We try to come real as possible, spit facts. We not always right. We still learning as we go. You know what I mean? Nothing ain't gonna always be accurate, but that's what y'all here for, to help us clean some of this stuff up. We trying to build a family over here, bro. We don't do no trolling or none of that. We just try to
Mm-mm.
spit facts and what we go off what we see. Because I still go off the eye test. This new era,
Yeah,
as long as you got the numbers, as long as you got the statistics, that don't mean shit to me, man. I don't want to hear that
yeah. All
shit.
that
Don't
stats
don't
and
come at me with
analytics
no
shit that don't
numbers.
mean nothing. I'm
Yeah,
trying to. I pay attention to habits.
miss me
I
with the
know these players'
analytics
habits.
bullshit. That's all I do over here. I don't go off analytics, my nigga.
I've been studying these dudes for a very. I've been watching basketball for a very long time. And one thing I've always been taught to study is habits. Matter of fact, that's what the players do when they watch tape. They are paying attention to your habits, what you're comfortable with,
Yeah,
what you're
ball
not
talk.
comfortable with.
I would have benched him because what you call him had it going. And then he younger. So I don't know why they did it like that. I would have kept Harper in there and let him rock out unless he tapped his head and said he was tired. You have to give a young player them minutes and help build his confidence up. He had it going. So why take him out if he's not tired? This the last fucking series of the season. You could rest in the off
Yep.
season. You need surge, you could get it in the off season. Right now, I gotta empty the fucking clip, bro. That's all I'm saying. So I agree with that. I would have never put Fox in and had him play all the minutes in that fourth quarter when Harper had it going. That's just me. I'm on outside looking in though. None of these ain't my teams. I'm just trying to keep it real from what I see.
Trying to see if they got like a breakdown. I don't see nothing like that on what's the name
Who you
website.
talking about, Andrew? You say the series start the judgment of two more future Hall of Famers. I think Bronson has solidified himself already. Since he got away from Luca, Bronson
Hmm.
been balling. To me,
Yeah.
Luca was holding him back. When you play that style, and why you think it ain't working for the Lakers? Because him and the role player play the same style.
Play the
That
same
shit
way.
go
We,
that shit gonna
I mean,
clash.
didn't a lot of us say that when they traded for Luca? Like y'all
Hell
got a
yeah.
younger version of LeBron James. They play the same way,
But he's just a better shooter,
but he's just a better shooter,
a better scorer, however you
or I
gonna
would say
put it.
a more consistent shooter from the outside. He got a more consistent outside shot than LeBron. But other than that, they both
Hold
play
up.
the same way.
Who who might be the better who might be better than Luca? Ball talk. Talk to me. Oh, all right, I got you.
Oh,
SAG, I
yeah.
mean SGA.
Man, I was saying it about a month ago. I think it was about a month ago with to T Price on his channel. I bet you the Dallas Mavericks wish they would have traded Luca before Brunson became a free agent. But that shit's too late now.
What I heard though, this fucked my head up. Nigga told me Brunson took damn near $100 million pay cut.
Yeah, yeah, because Dallas could have paid. Dallas could have. There's the only because he was drafted by Dallas. They could
Yeah.
they could have paid him more than him if he left to somebody else because he could get that extra year because he was drafted by the team. Well, he was getting a new contract from the team that drafted him, so they would have been eligible to give him an extra year on his contract. So yeah.
Oh, ball talk. I agree with that. I think Brunson is a more complete player because he just don't rely on threes and step backs. You
Hmm.
understand? He get everybody else involved. And this, look, what I'm telling you, if you look at the way Brunson, the style he played, that should have worked in anybody offense, long as you have chemistry.
Right.
Brunson Brunson said that in one of those games when they was down by 22 against the Knicks. He was like, "Man, we have chemistry. We believe in each other." That's what your
Hmm.
leader's supposed to do, not self-inflicted wounds and point the finger and blame, deflect, and all that. Brunson knew what it took because he been in those situations, but he was playing under another dude that was ball dominant. To
And
me,
hey,
Brunson
James.
don't have to be ball dominant.
Right. And that's the thing. And James, I'm glad you said that. You damn shit. You just said that because Cat. What I wanted to back up piggyback on. There was a moment in the game where Cat pretty much said that they had a highlight. There was a timeout, and they showed Cat talking to the team on the bench, and he was like, if we just keep playing defense, the right way of defense, our offense is going to catch up." And that's exactly
Oh,
what
that's what
happened.
Cab was saying.
Yes, Cat said that. Let's just keep playing good defense, and our
Leadership,
offense is going to catch up. Yeah, we're not
leadership.
playing consistent offense, but just keep playing good defense. Keep it in your head to keep playing good defense. Play defense the right way. Our offense will eventually catch up, and that's what happened.
Oh, Vaughn, let me ask you this question. What we come up on defense win championship? That's in any sport. So
Yep.
if you can contain certain people, certain levels of aspects of the game, your offense will catch up eventually because your defense gonna make it easy for your offense to get off. That's how we was taught the game. Not that outside in. We was always taught inside out. Because
Inside
once
out.
you
Yep.
double a Shaq, once you double a David Robinson, once you collapse on Patrick Ewing, Elijah Wine, that opened up the Robert Oris, the Kenny Smiths, the Sam Cassells, and you know the other shooters around them. That's practice shots.
Right.
For real though, that's real practice shots. Niggas just sitting there waiting for you to swing that bitch. Cause one thing I noticed in 2014, the Spurs saw they gave that game away in 13. They came back the
Right.
very next season and beat these bitches by a record margin. A younger team and it was an older team. So veteran, experience, leadership. Give a fuck how young you is. You can try to run us out of the gym, but you ain't quicker than this fucking basketball. I could whip this bitch
Mm-mm.
around and whip it real good. Like Rick Ross on Port of Miami on your stupid ass. And guess what? Like you say, the shots gonna go to falling. And guess
Yep.
what? The shots
That's
went
what
to
happened.
falling.
That's what happened in that fourth quarter. They maintained their defensive intensity in the second half, even when they got down 14. Like I was saying, it wasn't like the Spurs was forcing them into these things. They was doing them shits to themselves. From my point of view of watching the game, it was the Knicks doing it to
Yeah.
themselves, not the Spurs forcing them into anything. Yeah, the Spurs are
G
going to score
Coalition, I
points.
agree with that. He said, much as I don't like the Knicks on that rivalry, kick what we see with Brunson is why I wanna see Miami make a surprise play on Jamal Murray instead of hunting Giannis. Giannis don't open it up. Giannis play like the role player to me. He a downhill player, he a driving kick player. He don't have no jump shot. So what kind of pressure he gonna take off them? I'm
Right.
just being honest. And Giannis up in the age now. To me, he quit on his team this year. I never seen Giannis do that. Giannis played hurt more than I ever seen him play and missed so many games more than I ever seen him play. And I just don't think his game gonna elevate us to that next level. Now with a dude like Jamal Murray that can get it out the mud, off the dribble, off the ball, on the ball, that will open up a lot. Cause now the defense he gonna really collapse it. Cause now you gotta protect that mid range. You gotta attack that
Yeah.
mid range and be that closeout. So with the shooters Miami been having for us from the 3 point line, I would prefer Jamal Murray. What I'm saying over Giannis, because he's more of a threat as a scorer.
Yeah, I was gonna say I wouldn't, but I don't see a guard for my unless Miami gets a guard that can make it happen. If they get Giannis, they got to get a guard that can play with Giannis.
Oh, ball talk. I'm not saying they is. The Spurs not the Cavs. But what I do see with the Spurs, they're inexperienced and they rely too much on Wemby. And once
Hmm.
you rely too much on Wemby, if Wemby don't get you at least 25 plus 15 rebounds, they lose, my nigga. They lose. They get their ass smoked. I don't give a damn how you cut the cake. Cake still getting cut. Whether you got a butter knife, a spoon, a fork, plastic knife, plastic spoon, plastic fork, a kitchen spoon, utensil, whatever, the spoon with the holes in it, you still can cut that motherfucker. But if Wemby don't get you them 25 to 30, because remember in the first game when everybody was talking about 41, 24, and 5, oh, he the next up. Ain't nobody can stop him. Why that motherfucker went 7 then? And them people was hurt. Them people was missing at least 3 people,
Yeah,
and you struggling with them? Come on, man. That's what I don't like about this era. They
yeah,
rely
like
too much on Wemby, dog.
yeah, he had 26 points, but 12 of those points was free throws. It wasn't like he was hitting
What?
shots that was
Thank
yeah.
you. Then can hit
12 of them
six
26
shots.
points was free throws.
And then guess what? He
And it
took
wasn't like he was
21
hitting,
shots.
like he had a nice little dunk and he hit a three in the game, but none of the shots he made was those shots where it was like gut wrenching. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
ball
Like
talk. I just try to keep it real, bro.
right.
Listen, I'm not on here to hold nobody hand. Once I see what I see, I know it's a game of adjustments, but it's like Vaughn says, also dealing with experience. Y'all keep knocking Mike Brown like that man don't make
Like
adjustments.
that man ain't
That
been on
coach on the other side,
on championship teams.
that
Yeah.
dude don't know nothing about that right now. He got Wemby. He got a couple of talent over there. They still young. They got time to grow and to develop. I'm not about to get
Hmm.
on here and do what the media do. Oh, he's an alien. He's the face of the league already. How? He ain't never won nothing.
They was having a birthday party already. and it wasn't nobody's birthday.
They celebrated the Western Conference Finals because they know that was the real championship. That's why that nigga was out there crying, boo-hooing. Put your chin strap on and put that helmet on. You better tighten up because this is gonna be a long series. And I
It's
want it.
gonna be a battle.
This gonna make me watch it right now, but because I see it's the end, and I know they're gonna have the money involved. The media gonna be saying this. You know, George Jefferson gonna be on there tomorrow because from my understanding, he said that the Knicks gonna win in six. He gonna roll with the Knicks. That's where he from. That's his side, the East Side. You feel? And ain't nothing wrong with that. But I'm
Hmm.
just looking at experience. Experience plays a major factor. And the way the Knicks lost last year, them dudes feeling that shit. Why you think they're on a 12-0 run? You play who in front you. I don't hear nothing about no seeds, no standings, or none of that shit.
Yep. All we heard going into the finals, oh, they didn't play. They had an easy route. No, they didn't. No, they was just that dominant. It wasn't that it was
Look at him.
easy. It was that dominant. They was
I
just playing good dominant, good basketball, and they were dominating. And the style they played, ain't nobody showed that they can slow it down yet. What I say, James, until a team shows me that they can slow down this newfound offense that the Knicks is running,
yeah.
I'm leaning towards the Knicks.
Andrew, look, I'm gonna tell you this. Y'all saw I dropped the link twice for YD. I could show you his text messages and screenshot it. He put his number in the chat. Now whether that's to the shelter or the YMCA, the bitch ain't bumped that motherfucker. Maybe he got a flip phone or something. I don't know. But maybe he got one of them government phones still. I don't know. But when I come on this motherfucker, bro, I'm not always right. I'm still learning from all y'all dudes that come into my chat, and I support y'all, bro. And I listen. I just don't like trolling because sometimes you can't troll all the time. It's time to be serious. And when we talk
Right.
about sports, we just try to bring facts. You know what I mean? At the end of the
Yeah.
day, we not always right. I'm learning from all you dudes in here. Believe what I'm telling you from my heart, bro. And I appreciate y'all. The little 6, 20, 18 I be having, I don't need 1,000 motherfuckers because I can't keep up with the chat when they moving that fast anyway. Give me a solid 10 to 20 motherfuckers in here every day that's gonna talk real basketball, get their shit off, and we can have a real civilized debate than the big fanboys of this shit. Cause that's one thing
Right.
I'm not, a fucking fanboy of this shit. I don't give a fuck about Django. I don't give a fuck about the Miami Heat, New Orleans Pelicans, none of that shit. You feel me? I just come on here to talk real sports because I knew how hard it was for us to make it in our era. I'm 5'8", 5'9", no taller than 5'9". You feel me? They listed me at 6 feet in the fucking papers when I was a sophomore in the junior. I know I ain't no fucking 6 feet, but that's how they lie to get you extra inches, my nigga. Give you an
Yeah.
extra 10, 15 pounds. You feel me? But I'm not here to lie to y'all, man. I'm just here to have a good convo. We gonna Joe's pastime, and I do long streams for the people that be at work 10, 12 hours, 8 hours. That's just me, my nigga. I don't know how to, I ain't trying to be nobody else. I ain't trying to be like nobody else. I'm just trying to be me and come what I know and how I was taught the game the right way, not the wrong way, not pushing those storylines and no fucking narratives. And that's what they doing with this young man Wimby, my dog. What's up, Octavius made Texas made? What's happening? Long time no see. I'm not on here to bullshit or sugarcoat it. I could pick my nose if I want bullshit. You dig? I ain't that type of nigga, man. I ain't no picker. I'm here to just try to stay facts the best of my ability. I ain't here to sugarcoat it, dog. I'm just not. I cook Miami. You saw I took Django name 30 times in one season. It's just mind-boggling to me how a person could come out here and push this young man without him proving nothing. But then you got Gilbert Arenas on these shows. They crowned it Jordan for wooty woo, wooty woo. No, Jordan came out here and he put it all on the line. Scored the most as a rookie, still damn near. What Jordan averaged as a rookie and made the playoffs? Jordan could have easily quit when he broke his toe. He found the way. Look, man, we can still make the playoffs. I'm playing. They must want that dude to play. He got a clause in his contract for the love of fucking basketball.
Yep. The franchise
I'm
wanted
just
to tank
saying.
the rest of that season when
They
he got
wanted to
injured.
tank
He
that
was like,
shit,
"Fuck
dog,
that!
when he got
If I
injured.
can feel like I'm playing, I'm gonna play." And we trying to make the playoffs.
That's the difference of my era and this weak ass era. They duck and
Right.
smoke. They not playing
Ducking.
against each other. They running the super teams because they can't beat them, join them head ass niggas. We ain't built like that, dog.
Nope.
That's the only thing I'm trying to get y'all to see. You win some, you lose
Nigga,
some, but you live to fight another
nigga
day,
teamed
man.
up. Nigga teamed up with his draft class. Nigga, fuck that. What are we talking about? Nigga went and teamed up with the same players in his draft class. Nigga, they supposed to be your rival. You supposed to want to beat them. You went and
When
teamed
I
up with the
first
nigga
heard
from your
John say
draft
that shit,
class.
Vaughn, John said, "Man, I can't go team up with no Bird or no Magic. I'm trying to beat
Right.
them dudes." Why you
You
think
trying to
Kobe
beat him?
ran from Shaq? Because they always talking about he was a Robin, he was a sidekick. Now that's the first time I heard it. Now
Nah, I remember.
I look
I
at
know. Yeah, Shaq
yeah,
got the MVPs and all that, but they was calling Kobe the closer. That's what they was calling Kobe back then. When they said Shaq was carrying him, they were calling Kobe the closer because he was the one closing the games out, hitting, making the plays to win the games. Not Shaq. Shaq wasn't hitting the winning shots. If he was hitting the winning shots, it was coming off an assist from Kobe.
yeah, and then it was Hacker Shaq. He couldn't even be in the game because he couldn't shoot free throws. So I
Right,
don't know why they're looking at Kobe as a fucking Robin like that. And salute to Scottie Pippen. Because guess what? He did his job. He did what he was supposed to do. But you're not about to
right,
sit here and tell me when he went to Houston and he went to Portland, why he didn't do that shit with them? That's all we saying. We keep it real. We speaking facts. He didn't do it without Jordan. So how the fuck I
right.
needed a nigga that I built up? I
And
built you
nobody
up,
can
bitch.
ever
You was
answer
quitting
that
on me with
question.
migraines.
Nobody can never answer my question. If y'all really think Pippen was that dude like that is equal to Michael Jordan, why could he not handle a 15-point lead in LA? Why couldn't he
Hmm.
get that game? Why couldn't he close that game out?
He not a score like that.
Because he's not
Pippen
like
highest average was
he is a
22
great
points,
player,
bro.
but he is not that great player. He's not that.
Pippen not a score like that. Now all around player, I give you that. He could be a good sidekick. Well, what Rich Paul saying, he all that, and Kwame Brown opened my eyes too. Salute to KB. Because I ain't with the get along, go along, get along game. All ranks should be equal, whether you're a sidekick or not. That's Gil
Right.
started that shit when he tried to shit on Kobe and talking about Shaq was the end, he was the Robin, he was the sidekick. So why you ain't talking about the three-peat that he went on by himself and beat the team that you dick ride talking about he better than this man? The bum couldn't beat none of them niggas. Kobe went beat the Orlando Magic and he beat that Boston Celtics team. He ain't run. He ain't called for Shaq to come back. Salute the Elder Rufus, pastor. He said this shit best because I ain't know he said this, Vaughn. When the Lakers traded Shaq to Miami and got rid of Shaq to go to Miami, you got off the
Yeah.
plane and said it was D Wade team. Why you didn't do that to Kobe? When you said out your own mouth, I can take off, I can rest, I can bullshit a lot because I got the best player in the world. That came out your fucking mouth, Shaq.
He sure did say that shit.
So why you didn't do the same thing that you did to D Wade with Kobe, knowing that dude was ready? You know how Kobe
Shaq sure
was,
did
how
say
old
that
he
shit.
was when he won his first championship with Shaq. And don't act like that dude wasn't like that, man.
What he was
Yeah,
20? I
Shaq
think
hated
Kobe was
on Kobe
21,
and Penny.
22.
Yeah, Shaq hated on Kobe and Penny, especially when Penny had
Yeah.
them dolls. That's why he ran his ass to LA to get that money, but nobody ain't want to talk about that. And yeah, Shaq Penny with his bitch ass. But it's all
Yeah.
good
That was.
though. They got a guard sitting high, but he also look low. And I'm enjoying this
Mm-hmm.
moment. Stop pushing that nigga Wimby over people. You already done played shit talking about this flopping shit. What's up, Marlon? You already played shit about this flopping shit. But Bronson, one of the biggest floppers in his era too. I'm gonna see if they're gonna say the same thing about him. I'm just being honest.
Right.
If
Nah,
he beat the
Brunson
Spurs,
balled out to
is y'all gonna bring up
Brunson balled,
flopping? Vaughn, you think they're gonna bring
especially
up
in that
flopping
fourth
if he
quarter.
beat the Spurs?
Nah, because I ain't seen him do no flopping in this first game. He did no flopping in this first game.
Man, we just gotta keep it a buck over here,
And
dog.
if it
I
did
ain't
look
on
like
here to
he
kiss
flopped,
no
they
ass.
didn't give him a foul call. He earned it. I think Brunson only shot 2 free throws the whole game. I think 2 or 4. Let me go back to the stats and check again.
Facts,
I
Octavius.
don't think he had more than 4 free throws in this game.
That's what we saying, G Coalition. That nigga called Kobe the best
Yeah,
player in the
4 free
fucking world.
throws.
And you went out there and shitted on that man. But soon you get off the plane in Miami, oh, this D Wade team. I'm just over here to help. Yeah, right, bitch. You wouldn't have had that full right if it weren't for D Wade, but you don't want to get Kobe no props, and you want to let them do shit on Kobe like that. Talking about he was a Robin and a sidekick. You should have been said
Mm-hmm.
something. It ain't take you to sit down with Kobe to have that shit for you to apologize to that man. Not a man gone. Now everybody feeling that effect. And I hate niggas get their flowers when they dead and gone. When you could have gave that man his fucking flowers while he was here. That's why Kobe shot your ass back. I got more than Shaq. I got 5. You ever seen State Property when that nigga was in there with Benny Siegel and he was trying to buy that jewelry? He was like, "Yeah, man,
Yeah,
how much that pinky ring cost?" He said, "Shit, about 10." That boy said, "Shit, I got 5."
I got about
Emilio
five.
Sport, I got 5. Yeah, give me that 5 over them 4 any day. Nigga, you tripping, man.
Mm-hmm.
Get that man, let that man rest in peace. And why y'all shitting on the man? Because he not here to defend himself. That's fucking mind
Wouldn't
boggling to
have
me.
dare said none of that shit if he was still. Y'all wouldn't dare say none of the bullshit y'all talking right now if Kobe was still alive.
That's why I want Mike Brown to win this fucking championship. No bullshit. And I'm not hating on women because they got a long career ahead of themselves. They
Right.
got a big promising future. Don't get it twisted. But at the end of the day, if Mike Brown pull this fucking championship off with this team that he got and a little bitty ass Mighty Mouse and Bronson, the role player is done for real. I'ma cook him to the point of no return. I'm cooking
Yep.
toenails, fingernails, eyelashes, eyebrows, that bald spot, that fake ass toupee he got on his chin. Cause how you got all that hair on your face, but you can't grow nothing up here? Bitch, take that Velcro off your fucking face. Bitch, you think a nigga stupid? I know that's a chin strap, Velcro chin strap. That ain't nothing real, bitch. You look like Denzel on American Gangster with that bitch on. Remember Denzel pulled that bitch off his face in that car and went back doing what he do? Denzel showed
Right.
you could put
Yeah.
that Velcro chin strap on, man. That's fake, man. Everything about that nigga
When
fake. But y'all talking about he better than Kobe. Stop it.
stop it.
But salute to Mike Brown. Salute to Bronson. Bronson scored a 30 ball tonight.
Yeah.
Fuck Wemby. What about that defense y'all be talking about with Castle, Vassell, whatever the fuck their name is? And them dudes way younger. Bronson got miles and years on him. Bronson was cooking all them niggas when it's time to get in his bag.
Yeah. He was. Yeah. He that fourth.
Clutch
He yeah.
moments.
He got busy in that fourth quarter.
Clutch moments. What you live for. It ain't how you start. It's how you fucking finish. I'm tired of telling you booger nose, snot licking ass niggas that. That's all you do is pick boogers and lick your own snot. Y'all be with the hype train so much. Stop doing that shit, dog. Let them dudes come out here and put it on the line. Keep the money out of it. Keep the media from talking that bullshit and let the best team win, dog. Imano, Imano. You put your pants on just like me, Vaughn. You know that. You come from my era, Vaughn. Come on, man. I'm tired of people shitting and trying to skip the fucking line.
Yeah. I'm right there with you, bro. Like I'm right there with you. Like I am tired of people trying to hand motherfuckers shit before they've actually earned it.
Look at Donna. Donna said Josh Hart was big tonight, 15 rebounds. Yeah, he out rebounded Alien.
Big, and he
I
had
don't
a
hear
couple
nothing
of
about no
steals,
game
and he had a
two
couple of steals
adjustments
in the
because you
fourth
was
quarter.
supposed to
Where
do
I
this
mean,
tonight.
it
Defend your
wasn't like
home court.
like
You stole it from OKC, right, Vaughn? Didn't they win game one in OKC? And you can't
yeah,
defend your own home? Come on,
yeah,
man.
yeah, and yeah, Josh Hart. He also had a couple of steals tonight, and it wasn't like oh he was playing a passing like no, those steals was he took the ball directly from the guard's hands.
Y'all gonna make me go live the rest of this series, dog. I swear to God. And I almost won't watch
Like
this
them
shit.
boys, what the Knicks did tonight to win this game is what I expected it to. I'm going to be honest with you. I expected them to win by more.
But how long they was laid off for? Thought them dudes been
They
sitting for 2, 3 weeks.
like 2 weeks,
Come on,
like
bruh.
almost two
You
weeks.
can't expect a
Yeah.
nigga to come off a 2 week layoff and just come out just banging them bitches. Now, what I do
Hmm.
agree, like far as that 2 weeks, they got them fresher than anything. That's what people not really paying attention to and don't want to
Yeah.
admit. The Spurs done went to battle and went to 6 games with Minnesota, banged up Minnesota. You done went banged up 7 games with a banged up OKC. Now check this shit
Right.
out. The Spurs been sitting. I mean, the Knicks been sitting over there since Easter, chilling, damn near Memorial Day, Labor Day, chilling. Well, Memorial Day, cause
Chilling.
Labor Day in September. So you gotta expect the rush. You seen that with the Cavs, and they wound
Hmm.
up stuck in that 22 point lead up like a Bud Ice, nigga, like a natural light. And I'm not gonna
With a
lie to you. If Anthony Townsend can come, I mean, Carl Anthony Towns could come out and give me them 15 to 18 and them 12 that he's been doing and play solid defense. Give me those 5, 6 fouls if you got to. But I know you gonna score something. I ain't expecting you to go for 20 and 30. We got Bronson for that. The way
Yep.
Bronson breaking the D down, where my nigga Ruggs at? What's up, Pickle?
And you have and you got
And
you
hold
have
up, Pickle,
others
Pickle,
out there
Pickle.
that can
I
also
respect
hit
you, my
shots.
nigga. I respect you, my nigga, but don't get your head cracked over here, cause I got hitters over here. I ain't got to do it, but watch this. Say something else that the people don't like, and watch how you get your shit cut in your fucking head. We got Michael Myers and Jason, bitch. Freddy Krueger come in your sleep fucking with this channel. You'll get X'd out real quick, and it ain't gonna be on me.
Shut up.
I ain't gotta
Nigga,
do it.
make,
Nigga, bust your shit to the white meat like Bernie Mac said. You can come over here
nigga
bullshitting
punch
if
you
you
in the
want.
mouth for thinking you can
And
breathe
your
the same
name
air as
Pickle
me, nigga.
Fart. Who last name Fart? Get your stanky
Right.
boot ass about my channel, man. Cheesy feet, bitch.
Punching
Get
your
that
shit
dead
just for
skin
thinking you
off
can
your
breathe the
feet.
same air as me, nigga.
I know there ain't number young disciple,
Probably is. Young doofus.
young dick in the boot ass nigga. Y'all young nigga like that meat pistol, Kevin Gates ass niggas, man. Get off my channel. We don't do this shit for fun, bitch. We do this shit for real.
Shut up. Nigga, make me shut up, nigga. Fuck out of here.
Nigga, he a fucking asshole. If I say regulators mound up, you already know what time it is. I got too many
Yep.
blues up in this bitch. A nigga big you, your fucking ass had you paying draft over here, bitch. Nigga, cut you in your shit ASAP. Not play, bitch. Nigga, big you, your motherfucking ass in the heartbeat. Hold up, that boy say Landry Shaman had 13 points. That's what I'm saying,
Yeah.
Donald. Huge. Now, if you break down the Knicks scoring compared to Wimby got to be gone. Wimby have to be gone for them other dudes to get off. Cause then now you gotta adjust if this nigga eating like that. But the way
Mm-hmm.
the Knicks play the way the Knicks play Wimby, bro, it's hard for that dude to eat in that paint like that. I noticed that this they full game that they kept this nigga in check, had him shooting a fucking bad percentage, 6 for 21. You scored 13 in one of those games. Now you, I'm just saying that 26 was a hard 26, and like Vaughn said, 12 of them motherfuckers coming from the free throw line. You got 13 free throws and you hit 12.
Yep.
So out them 26, you had 12. What's up, Tony? That's a bit. That's a
12
great
of them
point,
points was
Tony.
free throws.
He said women don't post up. How you gonna post up? Everything is a face up, off the dribble, pick and roll, handoff, threes. Ain't nobody playing
Mm-hmm.
back to the basket. If you watch that Gilbert Arena show, Rashad was cooking the fuck out Brandon Jennings because they try to take the rings out, right, Vaughn? I won't ask you this. They try to take the rings out, right? And they say, well, if you take the rings out, who the better score? You know, them niggas was still saying the role player. So Rashad McCants was saying how he the better scorer when Jordan got 9, which he was shorting the nigga anyway, helping him out because it's 10, Rashad. If you gonna go in
Yeah,
there and cook
10.
niggas,
Yeah.
you gotta get your facts together. Brian got 2 scoring champions, and
No,
Jordan
he has
got 10.
one. He has
I thought
one.
they say well they trying to say he got two then. I
They
knew he
said it
had
on the
one for
show, but
sure.
yeah, he only got one scoring championship. He led the league in
That's fucked
scoring
up.
once.
And D Wade led the league in scoring in 2009
Yeah.
before he went joined that nigga. D Wade was averaging 30. So I'm
Yep.
just saying, man, come on, bro. Y'all fanboys of this shit, man. Do y'all really be watching the game, or do y'all just be dick riding niggas like that? Get the G string out your booty, like Kilo said. Get the G string out your booty. You niggas titty bopping for grown men around this bitch, and you ain't even got no titties. That's fucking crazy.
Right.
I would cook Miami to the point of no return. I would cook the Dallas Cowboys, the New Orleans Saints, the Chicago White. I'm naming all the teams that I like. LSU, Michigan, and Florida. That's my
That's
teams.
why.
I would cook the
That's why I
fuck
fuck
out
with you,
them.
bro. That's why I fuck with
I don't hold
you.
no fucking hand.
Everybody I fuck with because y'all will hold even the team you root for. Y'all will hold them accountable like I
What?
do.
I ain't on here
I
with
will
that
hold.
bullshit. Fuck Eric Spoelstra,
Yeah.
Bruce Lee, Mr. Miyagi looking at. To me, he a good coach. He just not great. Cause he still don't know how to
Right.
make adjustments. And I called that shit out a long time ago. I ain't gonna be on this motherfucker talking about, oh, we gonna go to the championship every year. No, I'm calling that shit how
Mm-mm.
it go.
Nope. And I already
Yeah,
know
man,
as a
King, you
Bulls
did call
fan.
that, man, King. I give props where it's due, dog. You did that. You said that the Spurs were gonna beat them, but let's be honest though. OKC beat themselves, not playing no fucking big. Avocado had 7 points off the bench, so look at that. If you count
Yeah.
Avocado, you count Ananobi, you count Cat 18. They played a fucking solid game, and they were struggling in the first quarter, the first two, 3 quarters. They down by 14. Who be
Yep.
down by 14 and just keep sucking shit up like 40 by the stove? Hey man, give me 50 cents, y'all. Give me something to eat. Shit, you know where to get something to eat for 50 cents. I'm coming with you, like Eddie Griffin said. Ain't no food out here. 50, ain't even got a 50-cent menu no more. They ain't had it when I was coming up. The bitch started off at $1. Nigga be begging for 50 cents like they about to go get something to eat. No, you about to go get that cheap ass Bush beer. Bitch, you should have came
That's
home
what I was
last
telling
night.
you. That's
And
what I
if
was
you
telling
don't,
you,
I
Jay.
ain't
When
worrying
you watch
about
the
you.
game, you'll see it. I'm not just saying this shit because yeah, I picked the Knicks to win, but I don't. I'm not saying that the Spurs can't win. I just feel like the Knicks are the better team and they should win. I feel like they're the better
Mm.
team. Now, when you watch the replay of the game, you're gonna see exactly what I'm talking about. It wasn't nothing the Spurs was doing that was beating the Knicks. The Knicks was pretty much beating theyself. That's how the Spurs got the lead. That's why I was telling you when I was talking to T Price after the first quarter, I was like, man, the Knicks should really be up like 6 to 8 points. They just
Hold up,
went
we
on a
got
whole
action.
little
We
stretch
got action
where
over on.
what's up?
Look, he said Wemby was aggressive this game. I like that. He took 21 shots. His shots wasn't falling. All right, that come from defense. Y'all think the Knicks
Yeah,
don't play team defense, bro? That got something to do with the way they were playing defense.
yeah,
If I'm gonna make you a jump shooter and you 7'4", I can live with that. Bitch, you gotta make all these motherfuckers. But I can't have you dancing in the paint, dunking, catching alley oops like you was doing against OKC with no bigs in the first game compared to how the
yeah.
Knicks came out with their game plan. Get the Knicks they goddamn prep. They props and they credit, dog. That's what I don't like about this era. Now, can they make adjustments? Yes, they can. We're not saying
But
they
the Knicks
can't.
can too.
But the
The
Knicks
Knicks can make
also can
adjustments
keep
too.
the pressure on them and make adjustments after seeing what
Right.
they seeing. And they more veteran experienced team. That's all we saying, bro. We not saying the Spurs is trash, they shit water. We just looking at a more veteran experienced team that know how to take him out the game and make other players beat him. That's what real great teams do. All right, y'all calling this nigga the alien. We gonna take him out and we gonna see if the role players can beat him. Did they do it? They lost a fucking 14-point lead. No, they can't do it. Inexperience. Just face the facts. People out here betting on the Wimbies, betting on this because you seen what they did against OKC. I seen Poland. What the dude name is Von Helmelt. They was killing him too.
Ozzy.
No, the other dude, uh, Scoot, the Scoot nigga.
Oh, Scoot Henderson.
Scoot went off for 30
Well,
something points on them niggas one of them games and they
oh
got a
yeah,
game. Portland, how
yeah.
you How Portland beat y'all?
Yeah,
So you
Portland.
went
I
from giving
mean,
up one game in the first round to two games in the second round to three games in the third round. You better be lucky this bitch don't be a sweep. I got that broom right over there. I swear to God, that broom
yeah.
sitting right there. Don't make me grab it.
Oh yeah. If the Knicks win game two, hell yeah, it's over. You can go ahead
What?
and call that a wrap because the Madison Square Garden is going to be insane.
No, Wemby went out that game with a fucking face fracture. But that just goes to show you how deep that team, how, the way y'all be talking about them. Like I said, Wemby don't get off. Them niggas is not winning. That's the key to victory against them. He can't be much of a fucking alien. Where he come from? Mars, Pluto, Jupiter. Where he come from? I'm just saying. If you slow Wemby down, you can beat this fucking team. OKC made bad adjustments, bad shot selections. They
Hmm.
panicked and they pressed the button. Now Shea did good breaking that double team down. He was averaging 9, 10 assists when he was double teaming him, even though he was scoring 15 under 30. His Shea averaged 30. Name me a superstar that averaged that and then they can't get their numbers in the playoffs. I never seen that before. So you relying on your role players. Like I say, you shut women down, you win. You shut Shea down, they lose. Shea scored 15 points in game six, man. Y'all don't act like y'all don't fucking know.
Right. Yeah,
Man,
that
they gonna
block.
perform that way. They more experienced at Atlanta. The people that won 12 games in a row, the most in playoff history. Come on, man. Come on, man. And Shea must have a good game. Shea averaged 30 for 3 seasons in a row. But he only had 2 30-point games against that team. That's not gonna cut it. I bet you Jordan when just if they would have did that shit to Jordan, Jordan would have still got his numbers. What I'm saying. They did that shit to D Wade. D Wade still numbers went up in the 2011 finals. His numbers went tremendously up in 2006. You can't stop a real killer. Now Shea was selling. Shea was trying to get his other teammates going, but the injury to Mitchell, the injury to J Dub, we talking about at least 30 points. They could go 15 and 15. That 30 points they could have used, my nigga, with a healthy team. They would have beat the fuck out the Spurs if they was healthy. And with the help of the media, keep pushing, talking about he the face of the league now. How? When he ain't never did nothing. He ain't never proved nothing. What he won? This remind
Mm.
me of a motherfucking role player when they first came in with the role player and they told say he was the chosen one. The role playing make the playoff the first 2 years. Same thing as Wemby. Now all of a sudden Wemby in the finals. Same thing with the role player. He missed the first 2 years. He came the second year, the third year, got the MVP. I mean, made the noise and did what he did. Now all of a sudden we doing this comparison like he on that level. No, man, let the dude career develop. Let him get at least 5 more years up on his belt. He only played three. If we was at year five, I can give you the excuses. But right now I can't because he's not developed yet. His mind not ready. His game not ready, as you can see, because it's easy to take him out. If Wemby shoot more threes than he get touches in the paint, you think them people gonna fucking win? They got a losing record when he shoot more threes and don't get his numbers in the paint. That's just facts. I ain't
Yeah.
telling you no bullshit. In
Yeah.
Atlanta,
Especially, I
that's not
mean,
no fucking excuse. That's just real. Man King, I hear you, dog. I don't think it's coming. It might come in about 2 or 3 more years, but it ain't coming no time soon. It might come in his fifth or sixth year, and I guarantee
I
you,
don't know
with
about that.
everybody coming back healthy next year, the West is the hardest. The E must battle. They be taking him out for a reason. The boy be getting winded. He be getting winded like he on asthma. I'm just being honest, dog.
Yep.
Like he don't have a win right now, and he don't have enough waste in his back pocket for a nigga to be pushing him around like that. Come on, dog. Y'all was crying about Hornstein bullying him. He holding the man. He doing this. He doing that. Man, I won't hear that shit. You got to play through all that. What you think they was doing, John, when he played Detroit Pistons? They was hanging that
Right.
fucking man. But did Jordan numbers go down? I don't want to hear that shit, man. Stop making fucking excuses. I don't want to hear nothing about no motherfucking alien because I ain't never seen nothing in my 40 years of living. And I'll be 49 in November. He better put some waist in his motherfucking back pocket. Instead of wearing them fucking chick jeans and them Jordache jeans, he better go get him some motherfucking true religions or some jabos or start wearing dickies around this bitch. You heard me? Because you wearing them chick jeans and them Jordache jeans, nigga gonna stay beating his ass up down there. How the fuck you let the Knicks beat you like that? Stop it. Ananobi had a better game than him, statistically wise. I'm lying. I take Cat 18 and 12 over that 6 for 21 and them 26 and 12. The dude shot horrible from the floor, dog. I know it's a game of adjustments. It's only one game. You saying I don't watch basketball. All right, I don't watch it. I ain't gotta watch it. Cause the only thing they do is shoot threes and travel and carry all day. What the fuck I'm gonna watch this shit for? It don't make no sense to watch it. These niggas ain't built like
That's
us
that's
Atlanta. And I'm surprised you even much
when they ain't
on
got
this
when they
nigga
ain't got a,
helmet like that.
that's what niggas go to
What you
when they
say,
ain't got
Vaughn?
nothing to tell us. You don't. I'm just saying that's what niggas go to when they ain't got nothing, no substance to add to the conversation. You don't watch no ball. Shut up, bro. Shut the hell up. Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit.
Listen, do you think if OKC would have played Portland, they would have won a game? Let's keep it real.
Nope.
With a
Portland wouldn't have
healthy
won a game against
OKC,
OKC.
when OKC was healthy, they were sweeping everybody straight up out the fucking back door. Fuck a gym.
Mm-hmm.
They smash that cockroach with their hands. Back. That bitch drop on the floor and they sweep him out the back door. You better be lucky this nigga don't get swept. Oh, you want me to send you the link? I'll send you the link, Atlanta.
Here,
I
I'll drop
got you,
off.
big
Yeah,
dog.
you.
Let
Oh,
me send him the link right quick. See what he
yeah,
talking
I
about.
got you. I'll drop
All
off.
right.
Yeah, I'm here though. I'm in the chat.
Famous. They call me Billy the Kid, Emilio Estevez. I make niggas famous over here, man. Don't come with that young disciple shit talking about the link don't work and I can't get in. What's up, man? Hey, I ain't mad at you, Andy. Everybody played injured teams. Dame Lillard wasn't playing for Portland. They was injured. DiVincenzo was out, and Io missed a couple of games. They was injured. They was missing AJ and J Dubs. They was injured. So what the fuck is you saying? Andy, yuck mouth, wet mouth ass. You got that 40 by the bodega for me? I want a 40 of that eyes, baby. I want a 40 of that eyes. Don't come up in here using no injuries as a fucking excuse when they beat every fucking injured team from the first round to the Western Conference Finals, from Portland to OKC, nigga. Miss me with the bullshit. Make sure my burrito just got fajita meat, rice, and cheese with extra sour cream, bitch. I don't want no beans. I don't want no guacamole. I don't want none of that shit. Make sure my shit is cooked too. Don't come with that bullshit. Miss me with the bullshit, Andy. I don't want to hear that shit. Yeah, they not built like that, huh? Everybody played injured team then. Then Denver played an injured team. When Denver, dog, I just sent you the link. No bullshit. Send it again, dog. How Vaughn get on this bitch and T Price and Ryan Time and all these people get on this link. You talking about that ain't the link. I ain't on stream, y'all. I'm on YouTube. Check your messages and hit that button. What Denver team was injured? When they played Miami, Denver team wasn't injured when they played Miami. Man, stop it, man. I watched that whole game. That's my team. Miami, my fucking team. Don't come with the fucking excuses, dog. Portland was injured. Dame Lillard could get you 20. Easy. He had 30-point score down there. I just sent it again. I just sent it again. Don't worry about it. I won't see if Atlanta gonna hit that bitch. I'm just waiting to see that add button so I can add him on here. What we ain't about to do is make no fucking excuses talking about a nigga was injured. We ain't talking about that, nigga. We ain't talking about no fucking last year. We talking about when Denver won the championship, did they play against a bust up Miami team? Because we was missing Tyler Hero, we was missing Kyle Lowry, and we was missing three fucking players, nigga. Miss me with the bullshit. I won't hear that shit, Andy. Like I said, man, go to the bodega and get me a burrito, fajita meat, rice, cheese, and extra sour cream. I don't like my shit dry, nigga. Point blank, period. Until you come back with that fucking burrito, holla at me. And don't forget my 40 eyes, baby. Like Harold said on Minutes. What you want? I'm on that 40 eyes, baby. I used to drink OE, but that 40 eyes, that crooked eye, I got to be, I got to have a Charleston White eye, you understand? Stop playing with me, man. I don't give a fuck who they made it without. We was injured when they beat us, bitch. And you talking about they played injured teams, OKC last year. Stop it. Everybody played against hurt teams, man. Get your stupid ass around here. That's what I'm talking about. Don't try to move the goalpost now because I'm cooking your stupid ass. Just make sure you got my 40 eyes, baby, and grab it from the back. Don't grab the one in the front because they just put them bitches in there. I need the one from the back. Oh, now the coaches for the Spurs shit water. There we go. There we go, big dog. Let me add my brother. What's up, my nigga?
What it do?
You know what it do. Now, what your excuse is now, Atlanta? Come on, talk to me, dog.
Man, I got no excuses, man. I don't know. I don't understand what all the hate is, man.
Ain't nobody hating. I'm just saying, let the dude play his team, play his career out. It's too early to be talking about here, Ed, and he the face of the league. That's all I'm saying. Because
But,
if you up by 14 and you at home, the face of the league ain't show up. He shot 6 for 21.
man,
He struggled against the defense that the Knicks put out there, and they gave you the blueprint how to beat them the whole year. They can't beat the Knicks like that. I'm being honest. They just can't, Atlanta. You know that. I'm not saying it's coaching. I'm not saying it's the coaching for New York. But when you look at the experience, when you look at how New York played basketball, how they've been coming back and blowing people out. Only thing I heard, Atlanta, and I'm gonna let you go after I say this point. Only thing I heard was Golden State with Kevin Durant is an unbeatable team. You know what the Knicks point differential is in this playoffs? They killing them bitches damn near by 100 points. And they just won by 10 tonight. So the last time I checked, there was 278 point differential, the highest in playoff history, by blowing niggas out, by beating them by margin victory. This was the closest game. They gave the Knicks a scare. They was up by 14, but experience. Shutting Wimbyama down. I don't think he's gonna shoot 6 for 21 the whole series, but the Knicks had a game plan. Once again, if you go look at the 4 games that they played the Knicks this year, Wembyama ain't getting off like that, dog. That's why they struggling. And the Knicks blowing their ass out the water. I'm just being honest. I'm going off what I see. See, that's the problem. We don't go off the eye test no more. We won't go off the hype and what the media is saying. Man, the fuck the media. How many times we seen the media hype motherfuckers up? They said James Harden was a better scorer than D Wade, better to score than Michael Jordan, but the bitch can't get to the fucking championship. Leading his team up being his fucking sidekick. So miss me with the media drama, miss me with the media narratives. If the
Listen,
Knicks
listen,
continue to play
listen,
like
listen,
this,
man.
they're gonna beat the fuck out the Spurs, my
Listen, man.
nigga. I'm just
Okay.
being honest.
Okay, all I'm saying is you jumping the gun, man. For one, this
I'm
game
not
one.
jumping. That's one game.
For
All
one,
right, I give you
this is
that.
game one. This is game
At
one.
home,
I'm just saying this still game one. Now, if the Knicks go up 2-0, I'm gonna give them credit and be like, yeah, they got these young niggas in deep water. But damn, can we get past? Can we get to game two? You niggas
hold
want to
up,
sit up
hold
there.
up.
Thing is, you're feeling so hurt because he beat your boy Shay that you want to do a
That's
bunch
not
of
my
little
team. You
dog.
know who my team is. That's not
Nah,
my
niggas.
team, Shay Miller.
I don't know if your team New York, OKC, seem like anybody that play Wimby your team, nigga. The way you trying to hate on Wimby.
No,
Yeah,
no, I'm not
yeah.
hating on
And
Wimby.
who was that nigga? Who was that nigga that was just up there, man? That nigga that was talking that shit. Hey, nigga, that ain't got nothing to bring to the nigga, I've been knowing James 5 years, nigga. Fuck you talking about. Fuck you talking about. Who is that nigga, man? I never heard of him.
Oh, that's our brother Vaughn. He been around. He been
I never
around just
heard of
like
that
you.
nigga, man. He been around. Man,
Yeah,
I
but
never
listen,
heard
this
of
the
that
whole
nigga.
thing, though, Atlantean.
That
I'm
nigga
I'm
doing
I'm
that
I'm gonna
talking,
use
then he
I'm
want
gonna
to
use
run
your
up.
logic just
Then hey,
now.
now,
I'm gonna
he did all that talking, then he want to run his ass up off here real quick when I tell you to send me the
No,
link.
because only one can come up here on this
Oh,
version. I
oh,
ain't on stream
oh,
y'all,
I was
and
gonna
I
say,
gotta have your number. That's why when you sent your number through my email, I was able to send you the link.
yeah.
And when you say you was trying to hit it, he was still jumping off.
Oh, okay, my
So
bad.
now that you see you on, I'm gonna keep it a thou wow like sweet daddy, baby. I'm good times, baby. I ain't tripping. But
Yeah.
listen, what I'm saying is, I'm gonna use your same logic then. When they went to double overtime in the first game against the Thunder, when they was on that 2 week layoff damn near, and they was rusty, they ain't want to play no bigs. Y'all was on here saying the same shit about Wemby going for 41, 24, and 5. But then when they took a 2-1 lead on the same niggas that y'all said, because they started inserting big men, that was the game plan from Jump Street. Just make it hard for them. And the only reason why I'm saying what I'm saying, because Atlanta, if you go look at everybody YouTube page, even on the in the media world, the clutch world, he the face of the league. Dream was pro saying that. He the face of the league. Women's the new
Man, I
face.
don't be
How when the
listening to
nigga ain't
them
never win
niggas,
nothing?
man.
I'm just saying though, with Atlanta, I'm only going off what I hear. And I ain't saying you believe it. You one of us. That's why I fuck with you. We look, we done had our disagreements and all that. But you know how we get down. I just try to bring facts. When you got a game like this, 14-point lead, the Knicks been on a break since New Year's. That's how bad they've been whooping niggas to death. You come out and you just come off a gruesome game 7. I can't use that as an excuse because now you're supposed to be hot. You still supposed to be hitting buckets. You slow Wemby down, you win this game. They slow Wemby down. They won by 10 points after coming from 14-point deficit. So that's a 24-point swing, my nigga.
Yeah.
If what you call it would have played any kind of big, fuck Chet.
I
When
don't
they
know
started inserting Williams,
if OKC would have did nothing. They ass at home. They ass at home.
no,
They
I'm saying though, but
look.
you know they ain't playing no bigs in game 1, and they still
Man,
went to double overtime with them people.
hey man, hey.
That don't count for nothing.
Wow. I don't want to hear no excuse for them niggas.
No, that's not an excuse. That's fact. The OKC player big, and
Yeah.
when they started playing the bigs, they struggled. Wimby ain't killed that
Nah, I'm
whole
gonna tell you
series
when
after
they
that
struggle.
first game.
They struggle when they wasn't out there flopping and filing. That's when they struggle.
All right.
Yeah.
If I give you that, boxers get hit, Atlanta. If I give you that, so tell me this then, and this some real shit. You got to give me this. Why when Wimby was going to the bench, OKC was sucking that bitch up like a 40, like at the bum begging for change. Every time Wimby went out in that series and they gave him a break, the boy couldn't even get 2, 3 minutes break because OKC was sucking that shit up and they had to throw him back in there.
Yeah, they took advantage of the minutes with Wimby on the bench, and New York gonna have to do
Okay
that too.
then.
New York got two too. If New York don't take advantage of them minutes, they ain't gonna beat the Spurs. They got a chance to beat the Spurs. I ain't saying they ain't got a chance, but you know what I'm saying, I still believe the Spurs still in this right now. Y'all jumping the gun on this shit.
Hold up. A man king. You talking about how many games women scored third in against OKC? Don't make me pull it up. Besides that first game, that's the only game women went for 41-24. When the last time women had 24 rebounds in that series? Since they put that big man in there. That's all I'm saying.
He had 17 the
He was
second
getting it.
game. He had 17 the second game.
Was it 24? I don't give a damn. Was
17.
it 24?
17, that's a good number.
17 ain't 24.
Nah. But then
And
that
you saying
third
17, listen, if you saying 17, don't act like 7 rebounds to add that to that 24 wouldn't be a bigger difference. That's why that bitch went game 7. So let me break it down to you. Against Poland, without Dame, y'all gave up a game. Against Minnesota, banged up Minnesota. They ain't have DiVincenzo. Ayo ain't play a couple of those games, and Anthony Edwards was dealing with a fucking injury. And y'all went 6 games without J Dub, Chet playing like ass, and without AJ Mitchell. That's like 3 motherfuckers missing with Chet playing like the way he was playing, and y'all went 7 with them. What the fuck you think the Knicks about to do these people, dog?
well, Spurs had some injuries too. Fox was injured for a while there. Bro, I don't you
You
think
name one nigga, man. I named 3 niggas damn near every team besides the first round with Dame Lillard.
I mean Knicks who the Knicks played. They ain't played no fucking body, man.
They played your dog, James
They,
Harden.
they played Embiid. They played the Cavs. Man, I mean, they ain't played nobody
I
serious.
say they played your dog. Your dog was up 22, and Bronson was cooking his ass.
Yeah, he got cooked, man. He got cooked, man. Coach should have
Come
pulled
on,
him out.
man.
Coach should have pulled him out, man.
And guess what? Know what the key to the night? Remember when Wimby then went on that run and Mike Brown hurry up and call that timeout. Beep. That dumbass coach for the Cavs let these people score 18-1 run before he called the fucking timeout. Now you're down by 3. Who does that,
Yeah,
dog?
that was,
See, Mike Brown is a more veteran coach. Mike Brown been to the finals. Mike Brown won finals with Golden State. He have the remedy. He have the pedigree. So we cannot neglect and ignore that fact. Soon them niggas, when women hit that 3 and cut it to 4, and they came back and took that lead, that nigga hurry up. Beep, call that timeout. Slow this shit down. Not that the extra hustle play switch the whole fucking game. That timeout, flip that whole motherfucking thing back
uh,
into the Knicks' favor.
what the Spurs messed up at, they should have been filing Mitchell Robinson when he was out there on that court because they got a lot of good
I
minutes out
give you
there.
that. That's why I fuck with you, Atlanta. I give you that.
They got a lot of good
So
minutes.
is,
They
is
got a
that
lot
is
of
that
good
the
minutes out
coaching with the young experience? Do you blame that on the coaching?
I think he'll make that adjustment next game. But yeah, he should have been filing Mitchell Robinson, and that would have threw they rhythm off on offense.
I
And
agree with that. Now we
bro,
talking basketball.
yeah, he should have made a move on it, bro. But it's
So
one
why
game.
you think he didn't? Is that experience? Because listen, if you think about it, Bronson been there 4 years. They went through their growing pains. They saw how they lost to Indiana. So what I'm thinking is this: you get rid of Thibodeau, because all the thing we ever heard at Atlanta was Thibodeau run his players in the ground. He don't know how to manage his players. He don't know how to go deep off into his bench. I've been watching this chat the whole time, and Avocado 7 points. You had Cat go for 18 and 12. Now we don't need Cat to go for 30, 25, and 18. Bronson is the main scorer. Once you got a predominant scorer like Bronson, why they didn't do what they did like they did Wimby? If Bronson would have shot 6 for 21, the Spurs win this game. They can't slow him down. I don't give a fuck who you put out there.
They gotta attack him, man. You gotta put Dylan Harper in the game, man. Tell Dylan Harper go after that nigga, man, every time, cause he can't handle Harper. So
So let me ask you a question then. What the Spurs need to do in game 2 to tie this motherfucker up? Because I think they can tie it up. I really do. Because they do have the talent. But Wemby got to be more aggressive. He can't shoot 6 for 21. You get 13 shots at the free throw line, and you made 12. So half of your points came from the free throw line. You're getting the superstar calls, but if you keep shooting 6 for 21 and you ain't getting that 30, 40 ball that they need and 24 rebounds that you did against OKC and how you was dominating the Portland Trailblazers, this is a different monster now. We talking about we're in the swamps where you got real anacondas, water moccasins, alligators, and everything in this motherfucker. Might got a few piranhas if you go deep enough. These dudes is gonna nibble. They nibbling. And what I notice about the Knicks, they don't break when pressure hit them. This not the only time they've been down big. Not against Philly. They was down big a lot of the Atlanta was in them niggas' ass. Atlanta got 2 games off them. And who Atlanta got?
Yeah. CJ McCollum was cooking their ass. But
That's what I'm trying to tell you. But
I
they
mean,
made adjustments,
if they get game
experience,
two, if they get
coaching.
if they get game two, Spurs in trouble. But like I said, man, you gotta give them a chance to play the game first. You can't jump the gun on a young
Now I'm
team.
not
This their
jumping the gun. We
first.
just breaking down game one. We
Y'all
just
forget,
talking about the flaws and what they didn't do compared to what they did
yeah.
against
But y'all
OKC.
forget
The
though.
the
Y'all forget.
Spurs made adjustments against OKC. The Spurs made adjustments against Minnesota.
Yeah.
The Spurs made adjustments against Portland. This is a different monster though.
Yeah, but y'all forget, man. This is Spurs. This their first time in the playoffs, so they still learning on the fly. So,
So
long,
you think a team that's learning on the fly, that's young like this, got a chance of beating a team like this that's more experienced? What championship? Because remember, Ananobi went to the championship. He got a chip with Toronto. Ananobi scored 13 plus, 15 plus. Hit crucial free throws down the line. So what you telling me though, Atlanta? I'm not understanding that.
I was saying, I think the Spurs is the more talented team. Yeah, Wimby got to come out there. He got to be more efficient. He got
Do
to.
you think he can do that?
I think he can. I think he can be more efficient. They got to get Dylan Harper attacking Jalen Brunson, uh, and the coach got to fire Mitchell Robinson when he on that court. Fire his ass. Put him on the line. Don't let him run no offense. Don't let him run no offense. See, I think he didn't think that was necessary. I guess he was thinking, man, that's something
Yeah, I got a 14-point lead. Why
that's
would I
something I
foul him when I
yeah.
got a 14
But
point
see,
lead?
yeah, that too. And then it might have been registering that he just didn't want to play that style of game. But look, this the finals, bro. You gotta do what you gotta do. And the
That's
best
what I
thing
say,
to do
Atlanta.
when
This the
Mitchell
last game of the
Robinson,
season.
like
You
when
got to
he
throw
on the court,
everything at these people.
put him on the free throw line, man. Mess up their whole offense. Make him walk down there and shoot free throws the whole time. Cause he played some good defense on Wimby. He was part of the reason why Wimby was inefficient tonight. So
Who you talking about?
Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson played damn good defense on Wimby. He locked him up a few times. I seen it. So yeah.
Okay, talk to me then, cause I was in here watching. I was on something else. I
See,
ain't
man,
lying.
that's what I'm saying. You don't be
But
watching the game, man. That's why I can't.
no, that's not what I'm saying. I ain't got to watch the game to see that a nigga texting me all night talking about, I told you the Spurs, I told you the Spurs, they up by 14. And like I said, I was on my other people from the city, Think Twice podcast.
Yeah,
They all in his chat. Think Twice podcast. Salute to the twins. This it's 55-48. It's wooty woo, wooty woo. And they was over there tripping. I don't know why people liking the Spurs. I mean, liking the Knicks. I told them the Spurs for real, the Spurs for real. And now all of a sudden, the wheels done came off the fucking Flintstone car, huh? You ain't got no Tesla. It ain't electric. You ain't got no gas car. You got to use your fucking feet to move this bitch now. That's the problem. You can't go there back to the Flintstone world when you got Teslas and we using gas now.
yeah,
That 14-point lead, it looked good, but you play 4 fucking quarters. We don't play three. We don't play 3.5. We don't play 2 or 1. And when me and Vaughn did that video earlier, like I said, he brought to my attention the experience, and he really opened my eyes. You think these people on 11 game, not 12 game win streak by fluke? I'm just asking that question.
nah, Nah, they on the road, bro. They on the road. I give them credit for that.
Now I ain't gonna say they're gonna go undefeated. I know they're gonna lose one or two games. They're not gonna stay hot this whole playoffs. I know that. I know the Spurs gonna make of adjustments,
They better
gonna make
stay hot.
adjustments, and I think they're gonna do well by doing it because they had a talent too.
They better stay hot. I tell you that because if the Spurs see that they can beat them, then they gonna be in trouble. And if the Spurs figure out how to beat them, it's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a problem. They better stay on
So
their
what the
road.
Spurs have to do to figure this shit out then? Talk to me.
Like I just told you. I just told you, man. The coach just got to make
Hacker Mitchell?
the necessary adjustments, and Wimby got to be better. Wimby got to play like a Finals MVP, man. I need 28 and 12. You know what I'm saying? I need 50% shooting. You need to
All
get
right,
to
so
the
let me
paint.
ask you
You
this.
got to get to the
I give
paint.
you the 50% shooting, but he scored 26 tonight. So you talking about two more points. He had 12 rebounds tonight.
But
So I need a percentage. He
it was
shot pull from the field. But that don't have nothing to do with the Knicks game plan.
they got a lot. Well, now I mean they play good defense, but when you look at a big man, you always expect a big man to shoot high 50s, 60s, and when you shooting 6 or 20, and that's probably what 39%, something like that. Yeah, you ain't gonna win like that, especially when your best player doing it. So he just got to be better, man. I expect him to learn, and once he learn how to beat them niggas, it's gonna be a wrap. It's gonna be a wrap, bro.
You know what this remind me of? You know when Jordan couldn't get past Boston? Jordan couldn't get past the Pistons. And then the other team gradually, I agree with you with the Wimby. He got to be better. But when I seen, as far as looking at the stats and what people were saying, Vaughn watched the whole game. I know you say you don't know him like that, but he been around just as long as you though, for real, on all these channels, cooking with us with Ticket, Showtime, everybody. So what I'm saying is, by him being that young, what if he can't make the adjustments because he's just not ready? He gonna get his numbers, but he gonna struggle to get them. He gonna shoot poorly from the field. We seen him do that in the Thunder series. He ain't always go off in the Thunder series, especially when they inserted Hardenstein the next two games after game one. You put a big on him. You contest every shot. He can't shoot over everybody. I know he's 7'4", but you got niggas. That's why I understand with Chet. Chet, if you ain't gonna do nothing on offense, at least take him on defense. You second in defensive player of the year awards. That was on coaching, not pumping him up and like telling him, look, man, if you ain't gonna give us nothing on offense, at least give us something on defense. Use them 6 fouls or something. Hack this nigga up. They just was letting women do whatever they want.
Well,
When I seen them boys
did, man.
go small, I was like, ain't no fucking way in the world this shit gonna work. But then when they went to inserting the bigs and they went to playing the other J Will number 6, he's stretching them out, hitting the three. Now you leaving Caruso open in the corner. Well, only thing I'm saying, Atlanta, you cannot do this with this Knicks team. They've been shooting lights out the whole playoffs.
Yeah,
You can't do it.
yeah. I mean, they might pull it off, man. They might.
Listen, I do get them game too, because I don't think they're gonna go down 2-0. But what New York is doing right now and how they stole home field advantage, this ain't OKC. They're a more veteran, experienced team right now. I'm just being honest. They're way more better, even though OKC won a championship last year. If you look at the experience that New York have from Bronson, Cat, Ananobi, Josh Hart, Mikael Bridges making the finals with Phoenix, they have way more veteran experience. Salute, heck.
Oh, they do, but you just beat a team, like you said, it just beat the champions though. So that don't matter to me. You know what I'm saying? You just beat the champs.
Okay, okay.
Uh, Now the champs was hurt, and if they would have had J Dub healthy,
Now we ain't gonna make no excuse. You
they
play who you
might have
play. They
beat them.
deep as a motherfucker.
They might have beat them, but I don't know. The Knicks, man. I don't believe in the Knicks bench for one thing. I don't
And
believe in
then
their
you
bench.
come on, dog.
I
Nobody did until you see what's going on now. 12 games in a row.
That's
The
fine,
best playoff percentages by 288. Because remember, before this game started, there was 278. Golden State with Kevin Durant and Clay and Steph was only 168. 160 something. They even have a 170-point differential, I don't believe.
Yeah,
These people got
I know.
278 before they played this first game. Now
It's
you beat them
it's
by 10.
it sound good, but they still got three more games to win, bro. They still got three more games to win, and let's see if they can beat the alien, nigga. Because hey, he the
There you
best
go.
player
You
in the league.
sounding like the mainstream media though. Where y'all get this alien shit from? Y'all believe in aliens?
Man, don't that nigga look like an
I can
alien
see
out
if you
there
would
to
have
you?
said an anaconda, a python, a
Don't
black
that nigga look like
mamba.
an alien to
Uh,
you,
uh,
nigga?
Nah, that
You
nigga. He
seen
just looked like a slim, fragile ass nigga that you can move around and beat up, like
man,
they
that
been
nigga,
doing lately, busting his ass up.
nigga
And
out there.
he shoot poorly from the field, and he don't get them numbers. He don't get them 20, and he don't get them 5 blocks. You saw
Nigga
how
out there.
Mitchell Robinson was throwing picks, and that boy Bronson was scooping that thing with the left. Come on, come on, man.
Nigga out there.
You can't play the whole field.
Nigga out there, 22 years old, leading his team to the finals, being the number one player on his team, leading his team.
That was the media, dog.
You see, you compared him to Jordan, but the truth is, Jordan wasn't nowhere near the finals at 22.
No,
Uh,
I ain't comparing him to Jordan. I'm just looking at what Jordan did, and if he was going against healthier teams, will we be talking about the alien? Hell no.
man,
I'm
you
just being
don't believe
honest.
them niggas,
Cause
bro. He
guess
just
what? Remember y'all come on here and
a
said,
healthier team.
no, listen. Remember y'all came on here and said they beat OKC 4-1 in the regular season. All right, we give you that. J Dub was in and out the lineup. Shea missed a few games. But look, that's not no excuse. But check this out. Minnesota beat the bitches 2-1 the 3 games they played them. And they beat them convincingly. So when Minnesota was healthy, the Spurs couldn't beat them. You see how that go? The Minnesota was slapping the Spurs. Go check it out.
Yeah, they got up, but man, they couldn't sustain, man. Spurs in the finals. It just is what it
They
is.
ran up against a banged up Minnesota team. I think if Jimmy Tinso played, it'd be a different series. If
You are
IU played, who went off against that first team they played before he got injured, now all of a sudden all these players get mysterious injuries when they play the Spurs. AJ just cooked the Lakers. Now all of a sudden he hurt against the Spurs.
But then when you go back and listen to the Minnesota players talk, they tell you themselves that this nigga is something different and something they never seen and something they just had was no match for. Straight up. So go back and listen
No,
to
Anthony Edwards did that. That's why they was trying to cook him. But Anthony Edwards just being a realist at that time. We
made
wasn't prepared.
made that
But
nigga quit
Anthony
in
Edwards
the at with
also
eight
know
minutes
if
left.
we would have been healthy, we would have had a better chance of
Hey,
winning them. Because we got 2 games with us banged up.
bro, made that nigga quit with 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Go over there shaking niggas' hands and shit. Come on, man.
Do you think something was wrong with that?
Hell yeah.
All
Cause
right, so everybody did
cause
it.
for what?
Remember when
Cause for
okay, I
what?
mean, remember when Golden State beat the fuck out the role player? The role player had like 5 minutes left in the game. He went over there and dapped them niggas off when he threw the white flag in. But he
Yeah, that's
supposed to
some
be the goat of
bullshit.
this era. I'm not saying you believe that, but everybody done
That's
did it before in their time, though. That's
some
all I'm
old
saying.
that's some old main character syndrome ass shit. Where you gotta be have all the attention on you ass shit. Even though you finna lose, you still wanna find a way to get all the attention on yourself type shit, man. That
No, he
shit was
just gave
weak.
them dudes their
Man, that
props.
shit was weak as hell, man. You interrupting the game and shit to go over there and shake niggas' hands like the
Now,
game.
how I'm interrupting the game that's already over with?
That
I
shit
ain't
weak
interrupting
as
shit.
hell.
You
That
act
shit.
like the game was still in striking
I done
distance,
seen,
and I just
bro.
threw in the white flag. Dog, they was blowing fucking Timberwolves out that game. That man did that
I done
shit.
seen where Kevin McHale set James Harden ass down. Everything was over. And then all of a sudden them niggas came in off the bench, hit by 10 threes straight, came back and won that playoff game. So I don't want to hear about that quitting ass shit.
Look, I agree with you on that. I agree with you. But listen, they was banged up. They ain't had no firepower to go after them. Anthony Edwards banged up.
It was
Rudy Gobert ain't no offensive threat.
like I know
They
it
wasn't
was
putting no pressure on him.
it was still main character shit though, man. Why you need all this attention on you to go over there and do it by yourself? Like, come on, man.
I just thought that was good sportsmanship. Fuck, y'all got us this
He might
game.
have meant
Y'all
for it to
came
be,
out and y'all put foots in our ass. Ain't no need for me to wait till the game over.
no,
I'ma dap y'all off now. So when the game is over, I'm gonna go straight to the locker room.
it
Ain't no kumbaya after the game after you,
man,
but I
man.
guarantee you they gonna have something to say about that shit next year. So let me ask you a serious basketball question.
Whole team
The
should have went
Spurs in
up
the
there and got
finals.
them out then. Why you ain't bring the
No,
rest
they
of the
ain't
team over
no.
there with
That's the leader of the team. The leader done did it for him. But I do
you?
agree with you on that. So let me ask you a question. The Spurs in the finals this year. I'm gonna get you on record. The Spurs in the finals this year. So if they don't make it to the finals next year, what's wrong? What was up? What we gonna say?
If they don't make it next year,
Yeah, if they because y'all the way y'all talking, this a dynasty in the making. It ain't over. It's only one game. So if the Spurs don't make it to the finals next year, what's gonna be the excuse then?
I don't know. If they healthy and they don't make it, I mean, they will get the same treatment that OKC getting right now. You know what I'm saying? You still get credit
So
for
why every team that they played was banged up and y'all giving them praise?
because they in the finals, man, and they so young. They in the finals right now, man. Can't take that from 'em. I don't know what y'all hating for. Y'all hurt that they beat Shay and them. Y'all thought them niggas was a dynasty, didn't you? Was you one of them niggas? Did you
Listen,
think?
I was gone with the Spurs. I mean, I was gone with the OKC, but I didn't know AJ Mitchell was about to miss the whole series because he did a split on the fucking floor.
I'm gonna
I
tell you
didn't know
something.
what the injury
I'm gonna tell
was.
you something. AJ
I
Mitchell, he wasn't gonna do nothing no way. He wasn't gonna do nothing.
oh
No,
my god.
he
Oh
wouldn't.
my god.
AJ Mitchell wasn't gonna do nothing no way. Now, if you say J Dub, okay, AJ Mitchell wasn't gonna do nothing. He was
I'm
gonna
just
get.
saying a healthy OKC team, period, where there was Mitchell, J Dub batting the hamstring. You ain't at 100%, but a 50% better than not just showing out there at all, trying to give it your all. And remember game two. He scored 26 points or whatever game that was
Oh yeah,
on a bad hamstring. So give me a healthy J Dub.
I thought that
Give
was
me a
game.
full roster. The Spurs is not about to beat them people.
Man, this bro. Quit making excuses for these people, man.
You
They
just brought it up. You said they was hurt.
they
You
don't make
said the same thing I said, but if I said
backyard.
I'm making excuses, but you just said I got you on tape now. You
Yeah,
just
but
said yeah, they was hurt. So I'm asking
yeah,
you, with a healthy J Dub, a healthy AJ Mitchell, do that benefit the Thunder or do that help the Spurs win this series? That's all I'm asking.
of course it do. It benefit the Thunder, but that still don't mean they gonna beat them. You know what I'm saying? All I know is right now the Spurs in the finals and the Thunder ain't, man. I'm not finna sit
Only
up
thing
here.
I know, the Thunder is the champion, and the Spurs got to get one before we must
I'm not.
compare them
Oh,
to whether they
yeah,
in the finals or not.
that's true.
Getting that,
They
we don't get
definitely did.
no participation trophies out. You got to win that thing. And the way it's
Man,
starting off, you up by 14 at home. You had all the momentum. You just come off a gruesome game 7 with all the hype. And just think about that game 7. How many points OKC? What they lost? What 111 or 104 or some shit like that? It wasn't like no blowout like they did the Timberwolves. That just goes to show you how deep the Thunder really is. Just a mishap here and there. Chet only taking 2 shots. That shit crazy to me. So what I'm telling you is,
Spurs really
if the
control that
Spurs
whole
do not get back there next year, knowing everybody gonna be at full strength and healthy, and check this out. How many injuries the Spurs had compared to OKC, and they still had the best record? That's strike one for me. That let me
bro.
know that team was beatable. And if that coach get out his own way in
You
game
already
one,
talking
do this
about
bitch he
next year,
must go
man.
7? No, I'm talking about this year. If the Spurs, I mean, if the OKC Thunder play a big, one big that first game, I don't give a fuck if it's Hardenstein, check. Just put one big on Wemby. Is we even talking about the Spurs right now?
They did put a big on Wimby, man. Hartenstein out there
Not
fouling
in game
away.
one.
What you had to say
Who
about
they
all
put?
that fouling and flopping they was doing?
No, 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 no.
Yeah,
I
what you
say,
say
listen
about
to what
that?
I'm saying. In game one, they did not play no big on Wemby. Chet was even scared to guard that nigga.
Oh yeah, they
So
did have
women
some.
killing my
Yeah,
small, I give
yeah,
you that. I give you
yeah.
that. I know what you about to say. I give you that. So if women killing my small, why the fuck they got Chet hanging around the 3 point line instead of having him on the block? Because
Yeah, I
remember,
don't know why they did.
Caruso went off for 30 points because women had to protect the paint and get to those corners to defend that three. And every time he went over there, Caruso was shooting that bitch over that high arc, still whapping his stupid ass for 30. He hit that nigga for 30.
Yeah, yeah, they did go at Wimby with Caruso that first game, but they came back.
That's what I'm saying.
They came back to Hartenstein the second game. They had a chance to shake back. They just didn't. They lost. And
No, they did shake back. They won those two next games.
yeah,
They went up 2-1. When Wemby went off for 41 in that first game, his numbers was suspect and mediocre in the second game. That's why they lost.
nah,
The third game they lost. They was down 2-1. They wasn't the one that was up 2-1.
yeah, but they also
OKC was up 2-1.
let them flop and foul in the second and third game. They let them go to a whole nother level till people started talking about it, and then when they got ashamed of doing the shit and stopped doing it, what happened? They got their
Hold up. What you mean they got
ass.
ashamed and stopped doing
They
it?
got ashamed. Shay didn't fall on the floor not one time in game six. Not one
No,
time.
man. Listen,
That's
I
when
don't. I don't.
that's where he truly looked like Kobe and Jordan when he was pulling up in the mid range, standing tall, taking his jumpers, and not falling on the floor like a little ass girl.
So how many points she had in game 7?
Shit, 30 something. Probably 30 something. I don't know.
Okay, so the only thing he needed was a little help, though, right?
I ain't taking nothing from Shay, man. Shay a great player, but when he doing all that flopping around and shit, that shit weak.
But who don't flop, Atlanta?
Man, that nigga flopping all the way to the ground. That nigga failed 49 times on jump shots in that series. He fell
All
to the
right, but
floor.
listen, who don't flop, though, Atlanta?
Bro,
You want me to count how
who
many times
falls
James Harden was falling?
who
How many
falls
times
on
James Harden fell in that what you
man,
call in that Knicks series? The
James
nigga
Harden.
ain't must touch him. He kicked his leg out and fell begging for a call. The dude been doing that.
James
Did they
Harden
bring it
didn't
to
do
the
it that
media
much.
and throw it in the media face because James Harden was flopping?
James Harden didn't even do it that much, man. Shay took that shit to
Oh
another
my
level.
God, Atlanta. I know you
That
like the
nigga
dude
was
enough. I know
flopping
you like the
stupid out
little
there.
baby Rick Ross.
And I'm gonna tell you something
But
else
that
about
nigga,
James Harden. Let me tell you something else about James Harden. When James Harden did
what?
that flopping shit in the playoffs, James Harden didn't get them calls. James Harden did not get them
You know
calls.
why he didn't get
Shay,
those calls?
no, Shay gets the calls, gets to go to the line, and then he ends up with 32 points and 16 free throws.
All right, all right. Don't act like James Harden wasn't getting those same. How many
He wasn't getting them.
when James Harden was in Houston, let's keep it a real. When
No,
James Harden was in Houston, wasn't he averaging the
I'm
same
being
amount of
real.
free throws?
No, no, not in
Oh,
the play.
come on, Atlanta.
He didn't get them calls in the playoffs, James. He did
That's
not.
not what I asked you.
He
When
didn't get the
James Harden was
calls.
in Houston,
He
he
did not
flopping
get
like
the
a
calls that
fish.
Shea get.
The
Bottom
boy was
line.
getting half his points from the
Bottom
free
line.
throw line.
Bottom line. He didn't get them calls from that Shea get in the
All right,
playoffs.
if you say that, let's change it up then. Check this out. Remember when they took the calls away from James Harden when he was doing that underarm scooping and trying to draw the fouls all the time, flopping, flailing all over. Whether he fall or not, it's still flopping. So what I'm asking you is, when they took that away from him, why he went from 30, 35, 38 to 21, 24? Because they took them calls away.
See, the crazy part is you appreciate it when Shea do it, but when James Harden do it,
I don't appreciate
yeah,
none of that shit. I'm from the old school. I don't care
yeah.
about that flopping
Well,
shit because we ain't had to do that
okay,
shit to
so
get
how you
our money
so,
out the bank. We walk in that bitch with our chest out high on payday, smiling, nigga. It's payday. Let's give me mine. You
yeah,
get your check, I get my cash.
but
But only thing I'm asking you is when
you
James
think
Todd was
a
doing
man,
that underarm scooping, filing, whether he was falling or not, it was flopping. He was
yeah,
selling the call.
yeah.
So what I'm asking you is when he was getting them 16, 18 free throws, don't make me pull up the stats. The dude had 16, 18 free throw game too.
Those regular season games.
Oh my God. Regular season playoff,
It wasn't
Win Dixie, Swagman,
playoff.
Walmart, Joe V's. It's all the same, bro.
It wasn't playoffs, man. That's what I'm
Because
trying.
I bank with Regions and you bank with Chase or Bank of America, it's still a goddamn bank.
Nah, it ain't the same. Regular season and playoffs ain't the same. And James Harden never got them calls like that in the playoffs.
God, man. Ooh, Lord, Jesus Christ, help me. So we just gonna ignore the fact that him and the role player took that shit to a whole new level. So when Shea do it, they want to bring it to the media, but they ain't bring it. When they brought it to the media with James Harden, that's why they started giving him the calls in Brooklyn. Remember when he left to go to Brooklyn and Philadelphia, he wasn't getting those calls. But in Houston, he always got those calls.
Not in
Always
the
at the free
playoffs.
throw line.
Not in the playoffs.
Always at the free throw line.
He,
Especially in
I'm
Houston.
trying to tell you, in the playoffs, he didn't get the calls, bro. They stopped calling that shit. They stopped calling that shit.
Why? Because they hold up. Did they put the rule in? Because remember they put the rule in and say anybody flop that's $5,000. They called it a couple of times. That was it. And after that, they said, "Damn, they're slowing the game now. Shit, we keep calling that shit because everybody doing it. Shit, the game gonna be not
Man,
3 hours. It's gonna be
Shay,
6 hours."
I seen some shit with Shay. That nigga Shay was doing all kind of weird ass flops out there, man.
I don't agree with it. I
Bye.
don't agree with it. And I seen what people was talking about, but I'm saying though, don't act like he didn't get it from the people that came before him. He just took it to a whole new height.
Yeah.
I give you that. I agree with that. It's not like I'm not agreeing with you.
I mean,
I
for
don't
real.
like it. It's bad for basketball, but don't act like we didn't see them take that flopping shit from James Harden, and he went from
Yeah.
38, 35, 30 points a game to
That's,
21, 24.
I blame the shit more on the refs than anybody though. So I ain't really
Okay,
blaming.
I give you that. I see where you're going with it. So why
Yeah,
so you saying the refs don't call it?
yeah, they
It,
call
it,
it
it
bullshit.
it's like woo woo.
See this
It's
nigga
it's
doing
like
this shit out here.
a hit and miss.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you see him out there flopping around, man. Why is you blowing the whistle? You know what I'm
So let
saying?
me ask you a question. You say the Spurs still got a shot. So women need to go 28, 12, and shoot 50% from the floor. Can he do that against this style defense?
You gonna have to, man. You gonna
I
have to.
know what he have to do, but is he gonna do it? Because you have to do it. That don't mean it's promise.
I think he can because they gonna make that adjustment, and they ain't gonna let Mitchell Robinson get back out there. And
Who gonna make the adjustment for us? The game plan that they playing that you seen after the night? After you seen against what OKC was doing. Because y'all complain about this flopping with Shea, and y'all also complain about physical play against Wimby. That's why I say you got to put some more weights in that back pocket. If you selling for three all day and not eating it on the block, catching those easy alley oops and getting those easy tip backs that your ass was missing, because a lot of those misses in the OKC came off of him that he was tipping back. Bill Russell type shit. That's why Bill Russell shot 42, 44% as a center when everybody else was in the high 50s, damn near 60%. So do we give him credit or do we praise him for the shit that he doing by putting his own misses back in? I'm just asking questions. This real basketball question the world want to know, inquiring minds want to know.
I mean, offensive rebound, man. I don't think he doing it on purpose.
I
You
ain't
know,
saying he is, but I'm just saying that the physicality. All right, put it this way: we all know that in the regular season they call ticky tack shit. They let you get away with murder. We always complain about the defense, the intensity. But in the playoff, the last couple of years, we've been seeing them let it ratchet up a little bit. They're letting them play through that shit. A lot of times Shea fell, he wasn't getting the call. Even though he was trying to sell it, he wasn't getting the call. He wasn't. And there's a lot of times that he did it that it looked egregious. San Antonio Chimes, and they won some of those. I watched that whole series, 1 through 7.
yeah.
So I'm asking you a question that if you say he got to go for 28, which is two more points that he scored tonight, he got the 12 that you asked for. He just shot 6 for 21. When you watched the game, did you see any kind of physical play that was worthy that him getting more free throws that stopped him from shooting 50%? Because you got 12, 13. Is it something the Knicks doing? Is the inexperience from him?
Nah, I mean, they
What
just
it is? I'm trying to find out. Talk to me.
they play good defense tonight, man. I mean, next game they might not be on. They might not. It might not be locked in like that. And he probably get more dunks, more easy buckets. You know, it's kind of on and off with Wimby. One night he'll have a good game in the paint. Next night he don't. You know what I'm saying? And that's like you said. He got to get bigger. That way he can fight for position. That's the problem. He's not big enough to fight for position in the paint, and that's why he's not really effective. Bottom
That
line,
sound about right. Cause know what I noticed? All right, say with OKC. When they was driving in the paint, they seen him was a president, they was dribbling that shit out. But when you put a big body on him and make him work, he was still eating, but they made it harder for him. His percentages went down just a little bit. So, like you say, you need him to shoot 50%. Instead of him shooting 50%, even as in that OKC series, he had a couple of those games like that too. 6 for 21, 7 for 24, because that big body was moving him out the way. So what they did, they put him in a lot of pick and rolls against OKC. And then you was forced to switch on him because Hornstein gotta shed and step up, feint, and then try to get back. But the smaller defender, I seen Caruso knock it out the way a couple of times, and I also seen him get crucified, him and Wallace. It's all about rotation, right? Rotation defense. So if I get you on a pick and roll and I got you coming down here, feint, give Caruso time to get around you, to get back on that player. Live with that jump shot. Just don't give him that easy shot. So when women dive to the front of the rim, which we all know he good at, and he could jump over everybody just with the tip drill, like Nelly say, I seen people take that away from him. Somewhat what New York supposed to be in there tonight, from what my understanding was. Because that 6 for 21, I don't think he gonna shoot 6 for 21. I think he gonna come out and be more aggressive on the block this second game. Like you said, they can't go down 0-2 at home, especially.
yeah, they got to get this win, man. It's a must-win situation.
If he play more on the block and open it up that way, whether he face up back to the basket, the defense gonna collapse, right? So that means they're gonna get better open percentage of shot from the three, from cutters, from the mid range, moving without the ball. All that shit plays a factor. So I see where you're going with it. So game 2 is Friday night. Y'all gonna make me watch this shit, bro. I swear to God, now I want to watch this shit. Damn, dog. Fuck, bro. But the way this shit went tonight, I ain't mean to do no video. I just did a video because motherfucker was calling and texting, and I seen them in Think Twice podcast. All the Knicks about to lose. It's Russ. It's this and that. But Nick showed once again the resilience, the experience, the veteran leadership. Mike Brown, coaching matter. Mike Brown been in the finals with the Spurs. I mean, with the Cavs. He been with the Golden State Warriors. He did had a nice run with Sacramento. He's a battle tested coach. What I'm saying. So do you give the Knicks coach any type of credit for what he did tonight? Was able to do with women by slowing him down.
Yeah, you got to give him a lot of credit, man, especially for the role that they on. Knicks fans was trying to get rid of him during the season for every little mistake.
I remember that too. You right about that. I forgot about that. Talking about bring back Tibbs, Mike
Yeah,
Brown down
I
bad. He
mean,
causing us games.
well, even I was saying that that was a bad move to get rid of Tibbs, and a lot of people were saying it. So yeah, he you got to give Mike Brown credit. Got to. Got him back to the finals. Niggas ain't been to the finals in a minute. So
Yeah, since '99.
yeah,
So that's why you saying what you saying about the Spurs. Then it's only one game. Give them time to see if they're gonna make adjustments. That's why you feel the way you feel.
yeah. I mean, they go down 2-0, then they in trouble. Okay, I ain't gonna be able to deny it. But I still feel like they're in a win-win situation. I mean, because it's their first playoff. So yeah, win-win situation, man.
Okay. All right. You work tomorrow?
Nah, I'm out tomorrow. I'm gonna take my ass to bed though. I've been up since about 6 this morning.
All right. Thank you for coming on. You know I got your number. Anytime you want to join me in the chat, just let me know, and I'll shoot you the link. We could chop it up. You know you fam, bro, on some real
Already.
nigga shit. So, we gonna see how when the next time they play Atlanta Friday.
Oh, yeah, I think so. Gotta be.
Okay. All right. So Friday, Knicks and the Spurs game two. Salute the Atlanta and salute Devon for coming on. And
I
when I go live tomorrow, I'm gonna send you a link if you want to jump on this bitch. I got you.
alright.
All right.
Yeah.
Know the Bar Sports News coming back at you with another slip slapper, man. We gonna shut this thing down. You feel what I'm saying? Salute on and everybody, especially the chat. Y'all be showing me love lately. Like I said, I like my little 10, 15, 20 people, my little 30 people being this thing. You feel me? But they got a lot of capping going on around here. And we just trying to bring the facts, bring real basketball talk back. Atlanta with some good assessments, Vaughn with some good assessments. And anybody who wanna get down with the program, you can check out my last two videos or my video before this one. I left my email in the chat. Hit me up. Let me know what y'all want me to talk about. Don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe. This how we moving over here. We trying to take it to the another level, take it to the next notch. I want everybody to have an opinion. It ain't just about what I talk about. You know what I mean? We just don't fuck with these trollers. You understand? Y'all have a blessed night. Get y'all some rest. Some people got work tomorrow. Some people got us off. Man, enjoy y'all off day. And guess what? We got Father's Day coming up, baby. It's our month. Salute to all the fathers out there that's doing their thing, being a great father to their kid, being in their kid's life when their baby mama won't let you. Because some baby mamas don't let you be in their life for whatever reason, because of their new nigga or whatever. I don't give a fuck about that. But I'm about to get back on my me shit and I'm about to get back to doing me. And when I pull up on niggas, I ain't trying to be on no dumb shit. But guess what? It's in me. It's not on me. Salute.